In a half hour, it's candy time. What's up, Robert? Got some Kenny Omega. I haven't seen a ton of the card tonight. I'm gonna need to check out the card soon. What's up, Karen? What's up, Chad? Women's Casino Gauntlet. Oh yeah, I forgot they started they started the stuff for that last week. Who won the #1 spot? Was it Statlander? I think it was Statlander, right? I'm like fairly certain it was. Yeah, Statlander. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. That was exciting. I wanted Tony to win, but I get it. Maybe Tony, I mean, but like Tony can still be in it, right? Tony can still like be in the gauntlet. She's not like out of it. What's up, Alexander? Thank you for the super chat. Hello, sir. I hope you're well. Here's $2. You're so well spoken. That was such a poetic super chat. Alexander, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What a nice way to open up. Most likely win the night face Mariah May in Australia. No complaints from me. You will not get a complaint from me from a Tony victory. I promise you that. All right, let me post the obligatory come watch me post. I'll wait a couple minutes before I do that, though. What do we got? What do we got? Have you heard of the All Elite crates or pro wrestling crates? Crates? No, what's that? What do you mean? Like boxes? Like literal crates? I wonder if she goes timeless again tonight. Waits till Australia. Wait, you think she'll go back to that? I thought that gimmick was kind of done. Alex, thank you for being a star member. You get the videos a wee bit early whenever I do that now. That's dope. Thank you, Alex. I'd be very surprised if Tony doesn't have a spot in the card left Australia. Okay, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Mox versus Hobbs. I forgot about that. Feels like Mox has that one in the bag, but still, at least I get to see a little bit more Hobbs. I could, Courtney, I could throw on the. I mean, my VPN is just through a browser, so I very well could just to try it. Thanks for making the video on the Superstar experience. Ended up going and met DIY, Naya, and Tiffany. Your video is very helpful. I'm glad. I'm very glad that video helped other people. Geronson. I'll let you know, Geron. If it's cool, I call you Geron. I'll let you know. I made that video, and I also made the Ringsider video because that was the video I wish existed when I was looking into going. I had so many questions and I had so many concerns that I'm like, I'm making a video about going, and I'm making sure all the worries that I had, I'm gonna put in the damn video so that Geron or anybody else in the future cannot be like wondering how the hell this is gonna work. But I'm glad you also got to meet 3. They kept telling us like they weren't sure if we were gonna get to a 3rd, but we did too. David, quarterly mystery merch boxes. Oh, the crates, crate box with the themed gift boxes. Okay, interesting. Wait, so it's like a loot. It's like a loot box, like a random loot box, but wrestling themed. Keep killing it, man. You're good people. Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for joining as a star member. And thank you for the super chats. That's really nice of you. I appreciate you. Someone should explain all the things I didn't know about. That somebody's gonna be me. Exactly. I literally was like, there's nobody full. Like, there were people who were like half covering stuff for those VIP experiences for WWE, but like they weren't answering the actual questions I had. They were just like, oh, I got to meet this person. Here's the chair I got. Here's the cool. I'm worried about the logistics. I want to know like what's gonna happen. Are they gonna reach out? What, like, tell me how this goes down. To make me feel better. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll make the video myself. I think I'm going to walk the aisle experience next because it's a little less pricey than the other VIPs. I have not done the walk the aisle yet. I may do that at some point. I try to do these experiences for each one that we're trying. I try to do them at house shows because they're a little more affordable than doing them at like a Raw or SmackDown. A little bit, not by much, but you kind of just got to take what you can get, like whenever they come to town, I guess. Who's ready for some wrestling? Me too, Rebel. You get 2 shirts, an autograph, a pin, a mystery brawler, and a miscellaneous item. Interesting. AEW offers VIP experience for their shows as well. Now I just need them to come anywhere near me. I'll try. I that's literally what I want this, like, a lot of this channel to become. I would love for this channel, like, I've talked about it because like I've tried making a lot of different videos, mostly because I just wanted to see who I am in this, like in this space, I guess, and see like what I'm comfortable with or what like I get excited to do. And the videos that I am most excited to make every single time are always the videos about an experience. It's always about going to something and documenting it or vlogging it or whatever you want to call it. Like going to SummerSlam, like going to this for the first time, going to a house show for the first time, taking my mom for the first time. I would love to go to an AEW show for the first time. I would love to do like going to an AEW pay-per-view, vlogging or documenting. So like that stuff, like the meet and greets, the experiences, that's why like me and Tally, we're going to be gone for a week. We're going to be in Indy for the Rumble. And there's so much stuff that we're trying to schedule to do while we're there so that we can make a fun video about all the different stuff that you can do while you're there. And that's the stuff I get excited to make. That's why you don't really see me make a ton of like prediction videos anymore. Like I was trying those. It didn't excite me. I make review videos if I feel like I have something to say, but not just to make them. So like, but those are the videos that I'm like the most excited to make. They're fun to record and they're actually like fun to edit because like, I don't know, they get to relive whatever experience we did. We loved the video of my mom. My mom actually really enjoyed making that. I'm glad the comments were so supportive because she definitely went and read all the comments. You loved mine, so much stuff, so many cool odd wrestling tees. Oh, hold on, I want to show you. Anybody who maybe does not follow me on the Twitter, which is totally fair, me and Tally both picked up something for ourselves when we went to Target last. I scooped up this guy. I had Tally hold both of them because she's prettier than me, but part of the reason I wanted this, part of the reason why I wanted this for the shelf is because it comes with, I mean, I don't open any of these, I'm not like trying to sell them or keep value, but I just don't, I'm not going to play with it. So I just keep it in the box. But it's got the title and this is like my favorite wrestling title. And so like, it's cool that I actually I have a little version of one of my favorite, probably my current favorite wrestling title in figure form. And I'll have Tally show it when she gets here. Tally will be here. I'll have her show. She got Kenny Omega. And I was like, we went to Target. We saw Kenny Omega and Adam Page. And we're like, we got to scoop him up. You know what I regret though? I regret last time we were there, we saw these figures. We didn't get them, but there was also a really cool Jeff Hardy with like a cool sleeve and like the face paint and stuff. And it wasn't there when we went yesterday. And I regret not picking it up because it looked, even though he's not like one of my favorite wrestlers, it was so unique looking that I regret not just having it because it was cool. But maybe next time. Alex, Marcy, I hope you're doing well as well. What's up, Paul? Jeff will probably, that's what I'm saying. It was there like a week ago and there was only one of it. And I regret not, you know why I didn't grab it? I didn't grab it because the first time we went, we were getting groceries. And to be fair, those are like not super cheap. Like especially if you're collecting them, those figures are like, it adds up really quick. So like we were already buying groceries and I was like, I can't justify also throwing on like whatever would have been like $50 worth of like toys. But then when we went to Target for something else and we weren't really buying anything, it was like, well, fuck it, we'll just throw it on there. Waiting for the day you come on here and say you got the new replica belt. Courtney, I already looked it up. That thing's like almost $1,000 after tax. It's gonna be a minute. That's gonna be a while. I did look into it though. I was curious. That recent TikTok of current Hangman reacting to the figure of him pre-Swerve Strickland feud and being sad because he's not the same guy anymore. No, I didn't. That sounds sad though. You got a comment on your Hangman t-shirt yesterday. It's honestly one of my favorite shirts I've ever owned. Hell yeah. How cool is it running into a wrestling fan in the wild? It doesn't happen that often, but when you run into a random wrestling fan, like they see your merch or something, it's so cool. Wrestling figures like $5 a piece. You can, Chad. There's some cheap ones out there, but like I like the ones in those boxes because they have like the artwork on it. Since I don't plan on opening it, but they have like cheaper ones where it's just the figure on the plastic for playing with, but like those aren't as cool. Like to just collect for me anyway. Tell Max I said my dog Roxy says hello. Max, here, you know what? How about I give Max a treat on behalf of Roxy? Is that cool? Max here. Hang on, let me make sure you guys can see him. Sorry, buddy. I just completely teased them. Hang on. Here. Oh no! Oh no! I dropped it. Thanks. He has so much hair right now, dude. He needs a haircut so bad. It's coming. He's gonna get a trim before we go to Indy. But it keeps him so warm. It's so cold out here. Like it keeps him warm, but he just starts to look like a mop. Definitely, they were definitely not wrestling fans. They just liked my shirt. Oh, cool. Anxious millennial cowboy. Big comments when I wear my Super Kick Fiesta Young Buck shirt. Hell yeah. We have a guy that works at our local McDonald's that saw Tally's Yeet hat, and we found out that he was a Jey Uso fan. Have you seen the ringside exclusive Jay White box? Looks awesome. No, and I'll be honest with you, when it comes to wrestling figures, I don't look them up. I don't look online for them really. I look in the store. Okay, so for me, I could easily go on like online. I could easily go online and just buy like a Rhea Ripley or like a Finn. I could buy the ones that I really want, right? But for some reason, for me, it's just not as like there's something about randomly finding it in the store that reminds me of like opening a Pokemon pack from like when I was a kid, you know? Like I actually do enjoy going to Target and stopping by the excuse me, stopping by the toy aisle and just seeing like it's like opening a pack, and it's also like it's like a free Pokemon pack opening. You know what I mean? So there's something cool about going there and finding it, and I don't know. I could just buy them, and I probably will eventually, but there's something about trying to find it on my own that's been fun. So I'll hold off for now. Curious if y'all stream New Japan when he's in April. They're going down to Chaos immediately following Mania. It'll be Tanahashi's last match. Immediately following Mania, like the same night? That would be tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I find it kind of embarrassing because I'm totally looking at figures, but I just forget about it. Dude, I'm in my 30s. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like you can't enjoy something because of your like age. That's so lame. Don't even worry about that. Me and Record Shop, whether there's something about that album. Yeah, you know what? I could totally see. I never had a record player. I've never owned an album. Actually, that's not true. I own an album. Oh my God. Me and Tally do own a record. So me and Tally used to be really big into Good Mythical Morning. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's a YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel that her and I have watched for like we used to watch like all the time when we were first dating. And we were like part of their like mythical society for like a year. We were like one of their higher tiers or whatever because you get like free stuff. And we got a couple like of their like monthly or every couple month like free stuff, and one of them was actually a record of like one of their songs that they had written. So I do technically own one like piece of vinyl. So I guess I do own one. Appreciate that. Do you get to take my brother Elimination Chamber? Oh hell yeah. Then he's 14. Took money in the bank last year for his birthday. I got his tickets again for Christmas. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. There is a part of me that like I hope like I'm gonna be honest, I don't fully know. I don't have my demographic figured out yet. I don't know who watches my videos yet. I probably should look at the data, but like the one little bit of data I can't know without just looking at comments. I have trouble figuring out if it's attracting a lot of other new wrestling fans or longtime wrestling fans that just want to like see someone new. Because I see there are a lot of people that were new. And so there's a part of me that hopes that there are other maybe like young wrestling fans who don't have any friends that are like also into wrestling. There's a part of me that really hopes there's like a teenager wrestling fan that watches the channel or watches the streams so that they're like that they have like a group to watch with. You know what I mean? Like that would like because that's something I wish I would have stumbled on when I was younger. I wish I would have kind of like just found this randomly on YouTube. But wrestling for 30 years, enjoy the perspective. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much that would be the common one right off the bat because that's the first video that blew up. But I still do hope that over like the course of the channel like existing and me no longer being like a total noob, I do hope that it becomes a way for someone new to like feel like they have someone else to learn it with. You know what I mean? Then I feel more like I'm like giving back a little bit to the product that is making me happy and like by helping get other people into it. I think that would feel good. A simple story of my parents watching wrestling was before. Definitely not new to it, still young dude. I have a group to watch with and I want to watch with you. Parasocial, right? We're parasocial for each other. We're all friends here. We're all real friends and we know each other. That's the healthy way to approach internet relationships, right? Just we all truly are real friends. I grew up watching WWF from 95, 98. Let's started watching again AEW in June. I think it seems like AEW did get a lot of people back into it. So for that, I'm definitely thankful for it. It seems like it was ways for people to like, you know, give wrestling a chance again. That I like Penta's WWE debut. Dude, Penta sucks. Did you see that one leg drop that didn't look perfect? That's people's real takes, by the way. There are real people on the internet that saw that one move that didn't look great and they're like, oh my God, he's so washed. Like, bro, that dude was sick. That dude looked awesome. I see why you guys said he would need a manager. Definitely, obviously, like his English was like, he had to keep it kind of simple, which is fine. But like, it would be cool if he got like a really cool manager. 100% agree with you, making a content for new fans as well. I appreciate that, Robert. It's great watching a group of random. Hell yeah, Bob the Cow. Tally loves your name, Bob. Tally likes cows. I'm not. Tally heard me. She's laughing right now. I can't hear that. Tally likes cows. We have like 2 different pictures of cows on the walls. They're on the apartment, and also she has a mug. Oh, I wish I would have made Tally's coffee for her in her cow mug. She has a cow mug. I'm watching for a long time. Turned away a lot of fans. I believe that. My best friend in wrestling. He looked like a dumbass. Like, it's the best I got. Parasocial as hell. Hell yeah. See, I'm still like a small enough creator that like I recognize most of y'all's names. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good era that we are in, because if the channel does continue to grow, like, these are the names I'm gonna remember the most. You know what I mean? So we can still live in this parasocial version where like we're all homies. But if this grows and there's a lot more new names, like, these are the names I'm gonna remember. Robert, I'm gonna remember Rebel, I'm gonna remember Courtney, I'm gonna remember Bunk. Bunk, I see you commenting all around YouTube, by the way. I don't always say something because I don't want it to be like, seem like I'm following you or something, but like, there are times I'm watching wrestling videos, other creators, and I see you commented. I'm like, oh, I know this guy. I'm gonna remember Bob the Cow. You're gonna hop off for the show. Hell yeah, Chad. I hope you enjoy the show, buddy. Still blows my mind to see without the hat. I hate wearing the hat for several hours at a time. I should say, I love wearing my hat, but I hate wearing it with headphones for extended periods of time. So I stopped wearing it for the Patreon. I started wearing a headband because I don't like wearing nothing on my head. There's something about it feels comfortable having the headphones, but with this on, it's just a comfort thing. But now for streams and Patreon, you know what? But it's funny though, because look, for Christmas, Tally got me a bunch of headbands, and now I color coordinate based on the show that we're watching. So I've got like a SmackDown, I've got a Raw, this one a little bit, like, kind of wear anything for Patreon, and then this one's kind of purplish, so I wear it for Dynamite. So now I have a ton of these. It's Wednesday, you know what that means. All right, let me post this. I gotta post the tweet. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you take off your title belts, take off your shoes, your jacket, get comfortable. Just do me a favor and place it directly on the stream like button. I would really appreciate it. Maybe we can find some more Dynamite and AEW homies for Dynamite streams. Because me and Tally have been really enjoying streaming Dynamite, streaming AEW stuff. So we'll probably continue to do that. Maybe not every week, but more often, obviously, than we were, which was none. So if you would not mind, do me a favor, hit the like button. Takes about a half second. I really do appreciate it. Tally should be here any second because she just returned to Max. I'm assuming that means she's sitting down soon. Women's first ever casino go. Oh, it's the first ever? I didn't know that. How about the rest of you? Been here for Omega Hangman pretty much? Hell yeah. Any surprises? Oh yeah, because it's kind of like a Rumble, right? Because like you don't know everybody that's going to be in it, and they just kind of come out in whatever order. Okay. Well, now I really hope Tony wins. My only snack is I have my coffee. And I'm sporting, this is my friend's mug. My friend who used to stream, this was his logo, and I supported him by buying a mug, and I still drink it because I love the colors. Did you say something? Oh, that's not coming through. I hear you in the living room, but I can double check and make sure it's not on my end. Nope. My settings are normal.
What about now?
Hey, Tally's here. The original Tally Chief is here just in time. All right, I will try watching today from. All right, Tally, do me a favor. We're gonna blue
Courtney,
skidoo.
I'm so ready. What?
We're gonna blue skidoo over to Toronto really quick. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
So
All right,
Bob.
Me and Tally are now in Toronto. And we'll try watching. We'll see what happens if we watch.
I missed a little bit of chat. I was fixing my mic.
The VPN.
Guttural. Oh my god. From North Carolina.
Oh, here we go. Is that where they are tonight? No. YouTube TV is unavailable in this country. I don't believe you.
Hey, Paul.
Let's refresh. Let's try again. All right. So apparently this channel does not work from Canada. So we're going to switch back to our normal. I don't know if it's a TBS thing or what, but yeah, maybe it was a TBS thing. I'm not really sure, but we're just going to we'll watch normal today.
Hey, Courtney. Dude, I know they're so close yet so far. Like, they're like kind of within arm's reach. I want to be here. Oh, it's a cool looking place.
Gargantuan program, folks. Let's do it.
That child does not like how loud it is.
Need to get this kid some headphones.
Oh, yeah, isn't Mox from Cincy? Oh. Speaking of.
Ah, the plastic bags. So over the storyline, but I'm really going to try to give it a chance to conclude properly.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Maximum Carnage.
The first ever women's casino gauntlet.
For a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship at Grand Slam Australia.
A trios match, the Hurt Syndicate against Private Party and Mark Briscoe.
I'm coming for you. This isn't what you think it is.
You haven't seen anything yet.
The DDT on the clipboard is funny to me. I don't know why.
If I'm not in this ring in front of you people, then I'm just not living.
Well, look who's back from the dead.
The Don Callis family.
No, not the big. No. Oh, no. No. Kenny Omega returns to the ring to take on the Machine, Brian Cage.
I'm still the best on machine. I'm still the cleaner. And it's not over.
Who is this? Oh, we're opening with it? Oh, damn. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if Josh said anything, but I got Kenny.
Oh yeah, hold it up a little bit. I showed off the Adam Page one.
Oh, glare. Yeah, hold it. There we go. Doesn't have his title, but I still love it.
I mean, he's got the title of the picture at least.
That counts for something, right? Right. Our Lord and Savior Kenny Omega has arrived.
About the statement he gets to make tonight at the expense of the cleaner.
Absolutely, it's an amazing opportunity for the machine, Brian Cage. And as most fans know, I mean, I have a long history with Brian Cage. I introduced him, brought him into
Oh, here we
this
go.
company, and he's been doing amazing. I think Don Callis, well, he's about to put headsets on. He's over here.
Don Callis about to join us at the announce desk.
Maybe we'll get lucky. He won't put the headsets
Oh, I can't believe we're opening with this. I'm so excited.
That's a little surprising. What would you got? Oh, do you think that means the women's gauntlet is the close then?
That or Mox, because he's from here.
Oh.
Oh, this is such a beautiful song.
Oh yeah, never mind. It's because it's a title match. So yeah, Mox is gonna close.
Oh yeah, he's got the jacket again.
I feel like I could face an Elden Ring boss to this song. Like this would motivate me.
He still got the braids in.
Yeah, this is straight up. I could literally picture. Ooh, the pyro. Oh.
This is epic.
No, zoom back out. Why did we go to a close up during that?
even all at 24, guys. It is great to have him back. But I'm going to tell you, Brian Cage is looking to make a hell of a statement here tonight
This is okay. Like
to open up Maximum Carnage.
And as Taz and I mentioned, we are joined
Kenny.
this venue makes so much more sense. This is so much more intimate. I love this so much more than like. You guys know I'm not talking shit, but like this is so much better than like half filling like a big arena. Like this feels intimate. This feels like everybody's right on top. It feels like the classic matches that I feel like I've watched the older stick. This is cool. I like this.
stabbed him in the head with a screwdriver.
Can we focus on this match, please? Brian Cage, this is the biggest night of his life.
And I'm going to tell you right now, you can look at Kenny dancing back and forth. He looks in great shape. He is more than ready for this match. It's an important match, guys, in the career of Kenny Omega, which has been one of the greatest careers that we have seen in all of wrestling.
Yeah, Kenny, you mentioned, or Tony, you mentioned the fact that Kenny Omega out of action for all of 2024. This match.
Pick up again. This good. Yeah, if things change, sure, move to a bigger venue. But like this is a good fit. Like this feels right. Like I like this a lot. I would want to go to this. I would rather, if I'm gonna attend, I would rather go to this than like
Oh goddamn.
a really big arena where they have to like close like half the seats and then it just the sound just gets lost.
There's a sign that says Ohio pay-per-view, please. I am in favor of that because I will drive there.
If there's an Ohio pay-per-view, I could see us making the trip. I could see us doing that as our first one.
Trying to take out that big wheel, that leg of Brian Cage. And listen to the fans, they are right behind him. He made his return in the ring in Japan recently, but this is the first time in an AEW ring, and he's going up against Brian Cage, who's going to try to take him apart. But we've seen Kenny go through a lot.
We saw it last week when Brian Cage struck Kenny Omega in the abdomen. He's had the surgery for the diverticulitis. More than a few feet of his intestine removed, and Cage honed in on that instantly.
You can pick him up. Come on. Oh no.
Weakness in the best bout machine.
Why else? What else would you do? I mean, this is professional wrestling. You target a weakness. You go after it. Kenny Omega is bloodthirsty, and he's paying right now for what he did to me last week.
And Taz, you
Oh no.
Do go in.
Don't do that.
Big thing as Cage is showing his power. And Don Callis, I want to tell you, as you know, I used to manage the Machine Brian Cage, and he was on the cuffs back then of being a world champion. And I got to tell you, man, you have taken him to new heights right now. He's looking amazing. Congrats to you on that.
Sometimes, Taz, as you know, the secret is just getting the talent to listen to you. And I think Brian and I had a breakthrough.
The crowd never disappoints with that.
What is this now?
Cage was going
F Don.
jamming his shoulder into the ribs, into the abdomen of Kenny Omega. Omega
It's Don Callis, right?
Cage too powerful
Yeah.
to just
Okay, I keep wanting to say Dan.
Now Cage charging in the corner once again, lariat.
Brian Cage is so big and so strong. We haven't even scratched the surface, and he's
He
taking
does
it
look kind
all
of strong,
Kenny Omega.
And now the hammer throw into the corner. Kenny
but I believe
with the boot
Ooh. Oh.
Omega, a bit of a stumble there, but
That's all right.
Cage, power bomb.
That's the problem, and I think Omega knows you can't deal with the power of Bryan. You got to use your athleticism, which Kenny Omega just.
I didn't even catch. Wait, maybe that wasn't the hard cam. Wait, do we have multiple like
He's bleeding again.
eye level hard cams? Like right now, look, we have a hard cam from the entrance ramp.
You got to watch Kenny here.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
cool.
caught that.
Omega can fly. He's insanely athletic, guys. As we know, he's a daredevil. He can do a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything, Kenny Omega.
He's going to dive right on Bryan.
Right here. They announced desk
Wait,
straight back.
whoa.
That's cool.
It's the Don Callis family intervening, and Kenny Omega, the high boot into the jaw of Archer, but meanwhile, Cage
Aw.
into the ring and decking Omega with the lariat.
The distraction definitely helped Bryan Cage, and can't blame Cage for utilizing.
David, I just noticed that. So I don't know if you asked that before or after, but I just noticed that the commentary team is like behind on the hard cam here. It's interesting.
Right, you were at Kenny Omega's side when he claimed his first AEW World Championship, as now Omega and Cage.
I mean, I'm open to trying new things. Like I don't know if it's gonna be better or worse, but I like.
The unforgiving steel
I'll never tell someone not try something new creatively,
in his Dynamite return.
Right, you got to stay on him. You can't wait.
unless it sucks, of course. No.
On Kenny. He's resilient. He's tough.
As now Cage once again maneuvering Omega head first into the apron.
Don, I must say you're more animated and more into this than I've seen in a long,
I
long
want
time.
this whole Kenny Omega thing over with. I
Cage
want it
now, wait a second.
That's a big do it for crying out loud.
Oh, god damn.
Omega press slammed into our announce desk, and look at this Omega
midsection.
immediately holding that abdomen.
My God, that's exactly the problem. And now all
Excuse you.
the ref is dealing with Bryan Cage. Look at this. Look at this.
Don himself.
What's the ref doing?
I have no idea what he's doing.
Struggling here, fans. Stick with us for the next 90 seconds as the action continues live on Dynamite. There's a shift happening.
I don't know how the ref could be that distracted. That just felt like a long time to be distracted. I don't know.
I don't know. Were they having a conversation in the ring? What are we doing?
Something silly. Little Heyman punches. Picture in picture is not a thing on Max. Not gonna miss that. I tried getting around it. I tried the VPN thing for YouTube TV, but it straight up said like I don't know if TBS isn't in Canada. I could try a different country, but the show was starting and I don't want to risk it. I also don't have Max, so I can't try it on there. I have Max with 2 X's on the bottom right of your screen, but I don't have Max with 1 X. This is the opening of the show. TBS is not in Canada. Try TSN 2. Oh. We'll see. I don't want to miss anything, so we'll experiment if we get like full commercials or something.
We're already back.
Welcome back to Dynamite Maximum Carnage, the in-ring return of Kenny Omega and all elite.
I need a Kenny shirt ASAP.
Spoiled by Bryan Cage and the Don Callis family, almost in equal measure.
What a special night for Bryan Cage.
Oh no.
This feels like one of the biggest matches, the most important match
As now Cage the cover, the inside leg is hooked, but Omega breaks free.
that we've had in a long time, maybe forever here in AEW. Can Kenny Omega mount a comeback?
No.
Can he be successful
No, he
after
can't.
being out of all of 2024?
You cannot go in against a guy with Cage's size and power coming off a near life.
I'm just already paying for YouTube TV, and like I don't want to pay for other stuff that's gonna like
I would say most people would agree, but no, most people are not.
make what I'm already paying for useless.
Athlete quite like any other. Taz, for all the praises of Bryan Cage that we've been singing Omega, I mean, his track record speaks for itself. Not only what he did in Japan, but what he's done here in AEW, aside from being a founding father of this company.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. And you see the fight in Omega. He he is just trying to stop this onslaught of Brian Cage.
Omega
Kenny just keeps fighting, guys.
definitely using that knee, catching Cage on the jaw, and now Omega. The hammer throw on the ramp, reversed. Omega
Oh,
looking for that Hurricane Rana once again, but Cage.
This is bad here for Kenny.
oof, at least it was in the ring.
Ring, Omega lands hard. Callis celebrates, and Brian Cage continues the assault.
Well, that's the power that we're talking about. That's the strength. And here's the cover.
The cover, the lateral press, two. Omega, the narrow escape.
Excalibur, no one knows Kenny Omega better than I do. And I've seen him in like this situation a couple of times, and I'm telling you he's going to lose this match.
Is it safe to assume that it's like a clear sell, kind of like when Randy Orton always holds his back? Is Kenny just trying to sell, like constantly holding his stomach? Like, I'm really hoping that's just.
Don, to your point, you've seen Omega when the
I don't know. I think so, but who knows?
He just keeps grabbing it a lot, and it's like he's definitely selling. Okay, 95% likely.
He's a more dangerous athlete because for once in
Swolverine is an underrated nickname. I like it.
that focus is on destroying me and this family.
And Cage continues to attack the midsection of Omega. Driving him down, Omega, you can see, holding that stomach tightly covered. Two.
Guys, that was a tough landing for
Got me stressed.
that pump handle. As Don Callis drops the head.
Yeah, we use YouTube TV for like our general cable
Kenny Omega
usage.
reached down.
Big time for watching like football and stuff like that,
He is one of the greats of all time.
and wrestling, obviously.
So important in his career.
There's no question. I'll be honest. I never thought he'd come back with a diverticulitis. I thought that was it. He came back stronger and more lethal than I've ever seen him. But this family is ready for a fight, as you're seeing tonight.
Omega struggling through this match.
Oh,
That diverticulitis, multiple feet of his intestine.
It's not on regular YouTube. It's like it's YouTube TV. It's like a separate service that
You don't come back off
it's not super cheap, but it's literally like a cable, like a streaming cable provider.
he's just hitting him upside the head.
By Brian Cage, unlike him to go to the top rope too often.
Oh, oh,
Oh, nice.
oh, sick.
Dude, that feels like it really hurt how big he is.
It was off target, but it still landed too. And Cage
Oh,
kick out. I think the only saving grace for for Cage, Taz, was the fact that that knee was slightly off target.
That top rope was unbelievable. Go ahead, Taz. It was. I mean, and you'll see right here this power bomb and how hard the head whipped through. But watch here. Watch the knee strike. Yeah, it caught him more than
is that not the V trigger?
That's to your point, not on a button, but man, it's impactful. The speed that Kenny.
I mean, with him, you could probably call it that. He didn't do like that right there. That's gonna be
Oh.
the trigger with the.
Okay.
Omega
So he has to shoot him with his fingies first.
inside speed trigger.
Oh,
Sidesteps.
Oh, brother.
German suplex. Omega had to fight his way over that top. I boot into the jaw.
Hey, Alexander.
Omega likes that snapdragon suplex. Cage knows that extremely well. Discus lariat ducked. Omega looking to return fire.
there we go.
Comes Omega with the knee.
Get out, get out.
Oh man, Cage is in trouble.
Bang again. V trigger from Omega. He's got Cage reeling.
I think he wants that full Nelson again. No, maybe not. I thought he was going for that dragon. The dragon
Oh,
suplex.
no,
What's
not a
this?
chance. Not a chance.
You got all them teeth, but no
That's a
toothbrush.
big boy.
Too strong. Come on, Brian. He got him up.
Oh my God.
W Waterboy reference.
How is he not struggling walking? Oh,
Oh!
oh my God, he did it.
Yay!
Welcome back, Kenny Omega. What a gut check, if I can use that term with Kenny.
Didn't even need help.
Get the win.
Oh, gut check, really?
On his own. Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Right when I thought everything was fine.
Don Callis' people, hence the word family, and they are going to put a beat down like crazy on Omega.
Yeah, the protostar showing him who the new boss is on the block. I love this.
And you see Fletcher targeting that midsection of Omega with the boots, and now
No, not again.
right hand into that surgically repaired gut of Kenny Omega.
Some of the fans here chanting Osprey, Osprey.
Come on!
Yeah.
Osprey, unlikely allies with Kenny Omega. We saw 1 week ago the stalemate as Osprey sends Fletcher her to the floor, but behind him.
There you go. There you go.
No.
Drive it.
Archer with the grip on Ospreay's throat.
Oh,
Ooh.
His agility landing on his feet. The Enziguri has Archer staggered.
our boy does not look like he's dressed for a match tonight, unfortunately. But Hidden Blade.
Can still do his moves though.
Combined efforts from Ospreay and Omega to even the odds.
I am loving this so much.
Don, where are your men? I don't see him anywhere. Shut up, Shivani.
Omega and Ospreay together.
Omega and Ospreay, two men that
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Oh
he
my
saved it
god. I
again.
thought he was turning. I thought he was turning. No.
pauses now. Ospreay throwing his body.
Let's go. I don't know the music. I don't know the music. I don't know the music.
How many guys you have, bro? Damn. You can't forget about the AEW International Champion.
Takeshita?
Konosuke
Yep.
Takeshita, a man who in 2023 pinned Kenny Omega twice in the span of
You're gonna need more people.
going at it. Hammer at
That's a big family.
Two men with a lot of history, Excalibur. They know each other quite well. Watch out from behind.
Oh, that looks.
If we get Ospreay versus Omega, it will be a fight for who is Tally's favorite. Being Tally's favorite is on the line.
international champion trying to even the odds once again. Fighting valiantly, but Fletcher the shortcut, the thumbs in the eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Dropping Will Ospreay.
Well, damn.
Too many numbers. Just too many.
Well,
You are right, Taz.
they added someone. You have more friends, surely.
At least Ospreay's in the mix. At least he's part of this, and he's part of Kenny. Like, literally two of your favorites.
It is.
The only way this gets better is if Roman's music hits right now, and he steps in and helps Kenny and
That'd be insane.
Will. That's the only way for Tally this gets better. That all three of her favorites would be together.
For sure. Two massive fan favorites laid out right here. The returning legend.
No, we're gonna end it like this.
Will Ospreay. Both dropped.
A Pyrrhic victory for Kenny Omega and his Dynamite.
Triple threat for Tally's favorite: Omega, Ospreay, Reigns.
I don't know if I could handle that. I really don't think I could.
Tony leaving with smiles on their faces.
And well, they should after what we are seeing after they have outnumbered Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. You want to talk about maximum carnage? That's what Don Callis family.
Don't you even. Don't you even.
Kenny Omega win again, his 19th win on Dynamite in his career, but his first one since 2023.
And Kenny Omega victorious tonight, but at what cost? Left laying a
All right, effective start to the show.
ally Will
Well,
Ospreay.
I don't like that my favorites are laying in pain.
And now you saw Don get the cheap shot
I mean,
after both men were down.
that's wrestling. That's gonna happen no matter who your favorite is.
Well, I meant like they lost this one.
Yeah. I mean, Kenny won technically.
He did win. But he won shortly. A short little battle.
Yeah.
Then lost right after.
Yeah, they laid out some heavy physicality. Did the Don Callis family? They made a statement heavy, Excalibur, with Omega and Ospreay.
But fans, we talk about what a big program it is. It will culminate in tonight's main event. Jon Moxley puts his AEW World Championship on the line against Powerhouse Hobbs. The
Happy Wednesday. This is just a regular Wednesday and we get this shit.
to earn the right to challenge Mox here in enemy territory. But coming up next,
So I saw David say it in chat earlier. David said they thought that there were too many camera cuts. I'm not gonna like officially say I think it was too many, but I did notice it felt like there were a lot of camera cuts, and I wonder if that's part of the thing they're trying with like the where they're mixing in like that, just like multiple hard cams or whatever. I did start to notice about halfway through that they were cutting a lot and quickly. Yeah, not quite like it was in the 20 teens or whatever for WWE, but like it was a noticeable increase.
Adept at managing the affairs of the Hurt Syndicate, I am an expert in managing how much oxygen you can breathe. For the first time in 2.5 years, MVP's taking off the suit and lacing up the boots.
Oh?
We are the Hurt Syndicate. We hurt people.
Witness the night 2 of Maximum Carnage in Cincinnati with Collision. The deeply personal war between Hangman Adam Page and the fallen angel Christopher Daniels rages in the Brady Center in a brutal Texas death match.
Oh, God.
12-man tag match as the Learning Tree joins the Death Riders to battle Powerhouse Hobbs, the Outrunners, and Rated FTR. This and other can't-miss events are on sale now at AEW.
Knoxville, Cincy, Jacksonville. A little more north. Come on, AEW.
I check like almost every day.
Let me make
Like, I need it so badly.
let me make a I went to my first AEW show video, damn it. You want to go to All In Texas?
You know, we might just have to.
I got family down there in Texas, but like Texas is huge, so the likelihood that it's close is very
I was gonna
slim.
say, are they even close?
Is Max
love
watching
that.
Dynamite? No. Max is watching me watch Dynamite. Max is staring at me right now. He's definitely in a mood. He's staring directly at me. I can see what you guys can see now. He's in the kind of mood where he's locked into anything I'm saying and doing. And a few minutes ago, he jumped on the ground. He was like playing with a toy. I think he wants to play, so he's gonna need a playtime after this.
Hold on a second.
Would be kind of cool to have All as your first AEW show. That would be, but Texas is a tough. That would be a tough trip.
About to find out how tough it would be.
Did you guys end up going to an indie show? I mean, we're going to the Royal Rumble in a couple weeks, so that will be.
I think
our
they
indie
mean
show.
like a small indie.
Oh, no, not yet. Probably won't be able to do that till after all that, after Rumble and everything. Or promotion events. Got to get to New Japan show in the States. Yeah, I've already told Talia that that now that I know New Japan does do shows in the US, that we're gonna eventually do that too. I have a long list of video ideas of like us going to certain types of shows for the first time, but it's got to be in somewhat driving range, which thankfully we're in the Midwest, so it does happen often enough. Because we don't leave Max at home, and we don't like leave him with like family, or we take Max on all these trips. So it's and I don't feel comfortable bringing Max on a plane. I'm nervous they're gonna be like, sorry, you need to put him in cargo or something. I don't want.
I have a question for you.
I just don't feel comfortable taking Max on a plane, so it's got to be something we can drive.
How long of a drive is too long?
I would say more than 10 hours. I would say if it's less than 10 hours, it's something we could split.
Okay. So I'm guessing almost double that's probably out of the picture.
If we were gonna do like a 20-hour trip, it would need to be one of those situations where we like stop and stay a night or something halfway or something, because that'd be too much.
Because All In is about 18 and a half hours.
So like into Texas, we talking about like
To the venue in Texas.
what month is it?
July.
I will
Supposed to
say
be hot as shit. Oh my god.
I'll say it's not out of the question, but I know we're planning on meeting like Fish and stuff this summer, so that would be
Have
tough.
Fish come with us.
As we get ready for one of the biggest, most anticipated matches in Collision history. It's going to be the Learning Tree and John Moxley's Death Riders versus Rated FTR, the Outrunners, and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Max sent me an email telling me to tell you he needs scritches. Okay.
As the Learning Tree always says, size matters.
Yes, it does indeed.
Coming from the tallest man I've ever seen.
We also know all about our opponents on Saturday, especially Rated FTR, because we've already shown that Cope is a dope and Harwood is no good.
What you got for Cash Wheeler?
Wheeler is a kneeler. Get it? Like he's kneeling at the feet of the King of New York?
Sick burn, LT.
And everyone's been asking, why would Moxley and Jericho...
Thank you, Milkman, for the super chat.
possibly get along? Well, I'll say this.
Windy City Rise in Chicago.
I've known you for a long time.
Chicago wouldn't be too bad.
Guarantee that we're going to be.
We might get some appearances. Like, can he be there? Maybe?
That's it. Another New York Minute.
I actually kind of like that segment for Jericho. It's like perfect.
Then you're Canada. Why don't you go to the AEW show in Canada? Well, like just because we're close to a piece of Canada doesn't mean we have direct access to all of Canada. It's got to be like in Ontario for it to be worth the drive. Then. Zua? If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please correct me. Zua, thank you for the super chat. I heard Megan Bain might be on Dynamite tonight. I'm seeing her live at an indie show this Friday. She looks so cool. I hope she shows up. I don't know who that is, but you know what? That's worth a Google. Megan Bain. Ooh, she does look cool.
Big strong girl.
She's got like kind of like a goddess outfit thing going on. I don't really know how to, like Roman Greek goddess or something. That's dope. That would be cool if she showed up.
Like Wonder Woman. Oh my gosh, thank you again.
Thank you again, Zua. Again, hoping I'm saying that right. She's like Wonder Woman. Oh, I see what you're seeing there. Like a Wonder Woman look. Give us an aha. Aha! That wasn't
I didn't hear
bad.
the second half of that. It's funny.
That wasn't bad.
Swerve's house.
I'll be right back.
This is such a sick venue. I don't know where this is, but this looks so cool. Yeah, Cincy, I don't know like the name of the venue, I should say. A music venue? I could totally see that. Mox's venue. Oh my god. You're so extra. Why are you putting it on yourself?
I'm putting on my Ricochet merch. I almost forgot.
Oh my god.
All right, what do you have to say? What do you got, Ricochet Sharman? Disrespectful? Hell no, it's not disrespectful.
Local grocery store was selling merch.
It's not disrespectful. I also got his merch at Target along with those figures. This is pure. This is the most I've cared about Ricochet. Like story wise.
Those glasses do fit him.
You know what? You know what? It's okay. That's how it's gonna be. Listen, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yes, we are T-Porticus. When we're watching Ricochet.
Swerve's house. It's disrespectful for that money ply. Oh. Nada
Let's
taking
go.
it. He's taking it into his own hands.
If you sent me a clip 2 years ago of me doing this, I would say, what insane asylum have I been checked into?
Yeah. That's a fair question. Woohoo!
Oh, dude, that chain almost came back and bounced, hit himself in the face.
Oh, look who's running away like a little scared coward. You showed a picture of him bleeding and now you're running away.
This needs to be the thumbnail of the AEW video.
Oh my god, David, yes. That's funny.
Need to always do the Ricochet bit. Listen, I'm committed.
Whoa,
Again, this is the most I've cared about Ricochet story-wise since I've started watching wrestling. It's always been 100% in-ring interest. Now I'm like, all right, I'm all about this. I don't know how we got here, but I'm for it. Like, let's just see what happens.
It is a sick shirt.
DP with the TP. They say AEW has no story, yet here you are wearing toilet paper. Things have changed. Are we done with the bit? All right, I think we're done. I will be using this toilet paper. We don't waste product in this house. I'll be folding it up nicely and putting it right here, not throwing it away. If anything, I just might reuse that same piece for that bit.
Just keep it there.
Yeah, instead of wasting a bunch of toilet paper every time we watch AEW. Yes, to fully honor Ricochet, we will be wiping back to front. To really lean into the bit. What's up, sister? I remember it's Dynamite Live, so why not? Let's go!
Welcome in.
Speak for yourself, Dad. He only uses dude wipes. Unhinged Gamer, it seems like every show has their strengths. Like the big credit I'm going to give the WWE right now, the women's roster on WWE, especially like the up and comers like NXT, is so fucking good. It's so good. I think that's the cool part though. All these different shows, all these different promotions, they have their strengths and they all have something to really lean into.
About to see MVP have a match. I can safely say I've never seen it. I don't think.
Reach for the sky, boy. I love that his entrance Tron still has his brother in it. Seems like he's got like it's all like the same stuff.
Wait, is that young Briscoe behind him?
On the Tron, I think so, yeah.
Unless that could have been his brother too. Oh my god.
Def Rebel ass intro.
Shots. I don't know why that gets me every time. The somersault into the hip thrust gets me every time.
Biggest cross promotional dream match between AEW and WWE. Well, for Tally, we got to put like Ospreay and Omega against like Roman and who'd you like? Seth, yeah, sure. Or Drew. You were real close to being a big time Drew fan for a minute when Roman wasn't coming around.
Yeah. He was definitely taking the place while Roman was gone for a while.
Understandable. Drew is. Whew,
He's a specimen.
he is a specimen.
That's not to say he's been resting, taking it easy in that 2.5 years. He earned his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's been competing in high-level competition.
Yeah, Monday Night Wars on the Patreon is coming back in February, but with the holiday and us watching the Rumbles this month, it's tough to squeeze it in. But Monday Night Wars is coming back. The whole December, January period, it was a lot tougher to get recording time in.
Yeah, we've become very well acquainted with what Benjamin and Lashley can do inside the ring, but now Mark Briscoe getting a first-hand taste of what MVP has to offer here.
McMandoc, probably.
This was a very, very calculated plan here, Taz.
Yeah, it was, and it worked. I mean, smart by the veterans, but right now, MVP all over Briscoe, who's very unpredictable. Talk about dangerous. That's Briscoe. He's a dangerous dude, Mark Briscoe.
Dangerous, unpredictable, but resilient as well. As tough as they come is Mark Briscoe, and never one to back down.
I don't know if the McMandoc will be next, but will probably be something we do at some point, yeah.
Black belt, whether it's from a two-time NCAA All-American and Shelton Benjamin, whether it's from a MVP.
Was Roman hurt? No. He was taking his long break after Mania. He usually takes a decent time off after.
Barely a one count though for Briscoe.
I mean, if he was hurt, no one knew.
Right back here in Cincinnati tomorrow night for Collision Maximum Carnage. That's right.
For the first time.
Knoxville, Tennessee next week.
Roman
Will haunt me.
returns.
And then we are going home on Saturday, January 25th. Collision Homecoming in Jacksonville at Daly's Place. Tickets and all the events, AEWTIX.com.
Now, Taz, I've noticed that MVP has taken all of the in-ring action for the Hurt Syndicate here tonight. Do you think he is out to prove a point that he's not hiding behind Benjamin and Lashley?
No, I don't think it's that. I get why you're saying it. I don't think it's that in my opinion. I think it's more of MVP trying to get in a rhythm for himself.
Yeah, we've got some local indie ones near us. We haven't gone to one yet. We are planning on it, and we're gonna document it. We're gonna make a video on that. Going to our first indie show. We were gonna go earlier this month, but things didn't line up. It just wasn't gonna work.
Each other very well, not just from recent history, but from their shared history as tag team competitors. And fans, don't go anywhere because the action continues live here on TBS and Max.
What if there were medicine that could heal all
What do you think of the Hurt business?
but they didn't
I don't have a lot of feelings about it. I don't have like positive or negative feelings about it. I think it's just a faction, and I'm still waiting to. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys, you see the faction, you know the names, and you instantly like, oh, this is dope. I only really know Lashley, so like, I don't have a ton of like immediate like, oh, this is gonna be sick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have the history to like know this is a good group or something. So like, I kind of need to let it play out. What's up, Chili?
Hey, Julie.
Chili, if you had to guess, in the last 3 weeks, how much money do you think Sam Darnold lost himself by turning into a potato? If you had to guess, how much contract do you think he completely blew by just completely shrinking into nothingness? That sucks, dude. Having a season like that and then just going full pumpkin the last two weeks. Or Shelton Benjamin as well. I've seen a little bit of Shelton Benjamin, very little. I think he was included in like a ladder match or something I saw on Patreon once. When people send super chats, does YouTube give the creators who receive it? Have they give it? It gives us like a high percentage of it. It's not like a sub on Twitch or something where it's like a 50-50 or something like that. We get like I think they take like a pretty small percentage of it just for like I guess the transaction. I don't know. Chili, I think you and I have a different idea on where the QB market is. I think Sam Darnold 3 weeks ago was on pace to. We're in picture, by the way. It's why I'm talking about something else. I think Sam Darnold was going to be on pace to make 50+ mil. If he would have continued the season he was and maybe won a playoff game. But now I think he's going to be more like a 30 to 40 mil to a team that really needs him. I mean, even if he would have been fine, like, honestly, he was just so bad in the last 2 weeks. Like, that's why I'm saying it cost him. Even if he played well, but like the defense blew, you know, like I think he still would have been on pace to make 50 to 60 mil. We are back from picture in picture.
AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage live from Cincinnati, Ohio. The Brady Music Center is our home tonight, and we are witnessing the in-ring debut for AEW of MVP, who tonight, Taz, has shown that he fits right in with Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
Oh, absolutely perfect fit. MVP is looking great right about now. And he's, well...
What the hell was that? Ballin'? Was that his thing? Your Cowboys played my Lions this season. But we don't need to talk about that game. Ooh, look at that Omega shirt on the bottom, Tally.
I know. I've had that tab open. I don't know which one to get. I need one like ASAP. But I like so many of them. I mean, I do have 2 Osprey shirts. I should get at least 2 Kenny shirts.
Swings there by MVP, but a connection there by Mark Briscoe, who there's the opening, I think, Excalibur.
Y'all kill this, y'all are better. Yeah, but why did you guys have to break Aiden Hutchinson along the way? That's the reason I still don't like the Cowboys, is he snapped Aiden's leg in half.
Tag team competitor until the passing of his brother, and now making the tag private party. Zay, the legal man.
Here we go.
Why is it Kenny Omega? Exactly. I would love for him to dethrone him. But not here. Let Mox have his city.
I don't think so, Bunk. I don't think I've seen any of that on the Patreon yet.
Benjamin taken down right after MVP. Bobby Lashley on the receiving end, but the almighty Lashley not taken off his feet the first time. The second time, knocked to the outside. That in and of itself could be a cause for celebration. But private party, Mark Briscoe not done yet. The chicken's gonna fly.
Ooh!
Oh, I keep forgetting they call him the chicken farmer. I'm like, why are they calling him a chicken?
County Superman right there. Look at private party going to work.
Tag team champs looking sharp right here, private party.
Yeah, in the face of seemingly overwhelming odds from the Hurt Syndicate, private party showing their maturation as tag team competitors, as athletes here in All Elite Wrestling. But Benjamin
Sussex County chicken.
Quinn fights his way.
I'll remember that one day.
Flatliner, they're leaving Flatliner the cover. 2. And Benjamin able to kick out.
I like his hair.
Veteran, that's being tough. And that's what Shelton Benjamin is. Oh my God, Briscoe went flying at the hands of Lashley.
Who do I have here?
Mark Briscoe.
I don't know if I have a side that I'm rooting for.
Lashley is doing to him all
I wouldn't say that I do. I would say I'm just hoping for a good... Whoa! I like that.
private party.
Well, damn.
Putting in the work, put to the midsection. And wait, Shelton blocks. Bobby Lashley spikes Gwen, and now Zay comes flying in. And Zay goes flying at the hands of Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, nice release, German suplex.
Is there only one person with hair in this match? No,
Lashley
one dude's got short hair.
Man, Bobby Lashley is.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bald in this match.
sliced Zay in half with that, and on the outside, MVP looking to neutralize Briscoe.
Watch out from behind. Shelton Benjamin's got Quay.
Wow. Finds himself alone with Shelton Benjamin, the standard of excellence,
MVP looks like he's still got some hair in the backyard, but...
and gets the pin.
Ooh.
I'm not mad about that.
I wouldn't have been mad either way. I have no investment in the performance of either. I just wanted a good match, I guess. A clean pin on the tag champs. Does that make them the contender? Does that by default make you the number one contender and you get a match for the title or something? Well, he just said it, so. Cope! Yeah, I can't even try to make it sound cool. Going by Cope is definitely a choice.
Healthcare.gov has plans for health.
Commercial.
Where's ABC? Who's CBS?
Definitely a TV network.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is in this context, but. Oh, there you go. Maybe the TV station.
Oh. I know ABC is a tag team, but at least I think we saw them at TNA.
The TV network.
Ace and Bay Connection.
I've seen people ask in the Discord again if I'll stream a watch party for the Lions game on Saturday, and I can't express to people enough that they don't want that.
It's a different side. You guys don't need to
It's
see.
not. That's not the version of me I want on camera. It is a stressed, unhappy, unless we're winning. It is not a on camera moment.
Yeah, didn't Chris get hurt like the first show after Bound for Glory? I think it was like in Detroit that he got hurt.
Say again?
Chris Bay, one that's part of ABC. I think he got hurt the show right after Bound for Glory in Detroit.
Hmm. You do a live chat along a Discord for it. I mean, I might chat in the Discord during it, but like, I'm gonna be pretty locked in. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be pretty honest here. Well, the Lions, I've watched the Lions my entire life, and we've never been this kind of team. Everyone thinks like their bad team is like the worst. I promise you, I have data to back it up. You don't understand if you're not a Lions fan. Like even some of the worst other ones, you've at least like been to the Super Bowl. Like my entire life, it's like we might make the wild card and then we get bounced, and then it's over. and then like we're back in a rebuild. Like it's been brutal for my, like, people have been born, lived their entire lives watching the Lions, and then died without ever seeing any version of any sort of success being a Lions fan. It's rough. I just want him to win it once, man. Just one time, and I'll never ask again. So 3 weeks
from tonight. That is so
3
random. Is that like
weeks.
a Grand Slam or something?
It just says Dynamite. Why are we advertising a Ricochet Swerve from 3 weeks from now? I guess they're trying to sell the tickets, but
Oh, Jeff's back.
Packers didn't deserve the playoffs. Yeah, but I would say that no matter what, just because I'm a Lions fan, I like the Packers. So is it fair that Jeff Jarrett isn't moving any sort of needle for me? Like the promo last week didn't do anything for me either. I don't know him though. I don't know this guy. I feel like he's definitely a big nostalgia piece right now.
I mean, they sure have been humbling for me.
All right, see, this will keep me interested. This will keep me interested, even though last week's was okay.
He's got very, very blue eyes.
Hi, MJF.
He's always taken the easy path. That is what he is all about, Excalibur.
But it's worked for MJF, former world champ. Come on, give the man more respect. Former. That's right. AEW world champion.
Ew.
Ew. Don't throw your gum at
If
me.
that landed in my hair, I would.
There was a
hate it.
dude with really bushy hair around where
I'd
he
be
threw that. That's
so mad.
risky.
Jeff Jarrett, you have yet to learn the definition of the word. Last week, I gave you the opportunity of a lifetime, bud, and you had the audacity to turn me down?
Oh, Max, come on now. Don't even get started. You were too lazy to enter the casino gauntlet, so you came up with some scheme.
Don't you ever interrupt me!
I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on. I lost my cool. Listen, let's get real here, Jeffrey. I'm MJF, okay? If I retired tomorrow, they'd put me in the Hall of Fame. I'm a living legend. You walk
Look at his shoes.
Yeah, we just saw the shoes at the same time, I think.
Dumb schmucks convinced of it. But allow me to school all you simple-minded folk on the real legacy of the last outlaw. Emphasis on last, because Jeff Jarrett is the last thing you see before your favorite wrestling company dies. You know, Double J, this whole one more year with the possibility of you winning my Triple B would be a whole lot cuter and warmer and fuzzier if you weren't literally the definition of a pro wrestling Grim Reaper. So I'm talking, guys. What are we doing here? Shut up. You know, when I think about your career, Jeff, it's enough to make me want to drink.
Well,
Oh, Jeff, I just took it way too far. I know you're a raging alcoholic. Recovering. I'm sorry. But you know what? I just had a great idea, guys. How about listen to me, you stank. I'm talking. Shut your fat mouth.
I'm sorry.
I got a great idea. How about, for the health of this company and for you, I send your ass packing back to rehab where you belong. But hey, Jeff, do me a favor. Can you make sure that sexy MILF of a wife of yours
oh God.
sticks around? I happen happen to be a big fan of Karen. But you know what, dude? I'm not a monster. I'm salt of the earth. When I'm through with her, I'll ship her over to Tennessee for you. That way, you can be the first man in history to know what a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist balls taste like.
Max. Not only everything you just said was crude and stupid, but it's all been said before 1,000 times. It's all been done before 1,000 times. But let's get to the heart of the matter, Max. Let's get right down to business. You know, I know that the best years of my career are behind me. But last summer, when I entered the Owen Hart Cup, the AEW fan base, they awakened a passion in me. They awakened a desire that I didn't even know I still had. And Max, I'm going to do everything in my power to keep that passion going, that fuel going, because it's the one thing that's going to put me on track to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. But oh, Max, let's get back to your stick. You think you're going to come out here and poke fun at me and have your zingers, and you're going to hurt my feelings, right? Oh, Max, I was you before you were you. Everything you can say or everything you can do, I've done. I did it before you, and oh yeah, I did it better than you.
Oh, he took his line. He said his thing.
But Max.
Right, Courtney?
Before we get all bent out of shape here, because you confused me. You really, really confused me. Because I don't know if you're a dumbass or if you're just a scumbag. But knowing where you come from, maybe it's all the above. You know, because Max, there are days, hear me out, there are days that matter of fact, I feel very sorry for you. He is your scumbag. But let me just give you a little family history about this scumbag. Because he had a tough upbringing. I actually feel sorry for him on some days. I mean, Max, it's being tough. It's really tough being raised by a call girl mother. And you know, your old ambulance chasing attorney old man, I mean, being reared by those two, it's tough. And, you know, I know for a fact that when your dad knocks your mom up, she still made him pay for that shit, didn't she? But hold on, Max. You know, the old saying goes, we all marry our mommies. Pretty appropriate for you because your old lady is nothing but a Canadian call girl. And Max, one final thing. This very ring, yeah, the night that you were tearing the house down, you were burning it up with Will Ospreay, you were doing your version of 60 Minutes Through. Well, at the same time in the back parking lot, your old lady was doing her version of 60 Minutes Through with about 10 other wrestlers.
Oh my God.
Max, look at me. You need me.
Oh my God.
You need me, and you don't even know why. And I'll tell you why, because you're drowning in your own shit. Max, you may be lazy. You may be an entitled prick, but at the very core, you're a scared little boy. You are scared to enter the gauntlet. You're scared at 20 years of age. Your best years are behind you. You're scared to death of never being on top. And like I said last week, you are scared of becoming a one-hit wonder.
Remember when we weren't invested?
Now you listen to me. One hit wonder, scared. I am nothing like you. I didn't need my daddy to make me a top guy. I didn't need to start my own company to make me a top guy. MJF made MJF. We saw in the past what happens when you're king of the mountain. Let's talk about what happens when I am. MJF is the only man to thank for the biggest professional wrestling show of all time, 82,000 strong Wembley Stadium. I'm the one to thank for record pay-per-view buys, record ratings, record ticket sales. I was the best in the world. Laugh all you want, old man. And then I got screwed. I got screwed out of my championship, my name, my legacy, my reputation, dragged through the mud to this day. The same people who put me on a pedestal now have willingly, with a smile on their face, taken it out from underneath me and treated me like nothing. I ain't nothing. And let me tell you something, Jeff. I don't want to win the world championship. I need to win it so I can shove it down each and every single one of their throats. But instead, I have to wait in line for Jeff Jarrett. Hold on. Jeff. With all due respect, these people, they're not very bright, okay? With all due respect, no wrestling fan has ever given a single solitary shit about you. But you know what really pisses me off, slap nuts? The fact that just because you were best friends with Owen Hart, you think you're owed a grand finale. You know, you might have had all of these stupid, simple-minded schmucks convinced, but I see through your bull. During the Owen Cup, I saw right through you, you carny succubus. You are nothing more than a leech riding the coattails of your deceased friend. Oh, did I strike a chord, Jeff? I thought you were all tough. I thought you were the last outlaw. I guess you don't like it when I talk about your old pal, Owen Dewey.
That did it.
Yeah, thankfully, Jeff Jarrett shutting up MJF with those big right hands. MJF trying to cover up. But Jeff Jarrett unloading on MJF. Yeah, I mean, both when
All right.
both of them were exchanging really heavy insults there. Oh, there's Karen. In comes Karen.
Oh, that's Karen.
Jeff Jarrett right there.
Risky to bring her in. Yep.
Whoa!
He ran so fast.
A coward. Indeed, Tony. Jeff
All right, I'm a little more invested.
nearly had the better of MJF here tonight. But fans coming up this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and streaming on Max, the Texas Death Match between Hangman Adam Page and Christopher.
I think they did a decent job getting me to care about that feud.
Decent. That was insane.
I will say a lot of it is because it was MJF, but I think Jeff was able to swing back pretty well. So I'm in. I'll see where this goes. I'm in. Yeah, now I know. I kind of want to know what's going on now. Things have changed.
chapter in the Okada Ishii story will be written, all for the AEW Continental Championship. This Saturday night collision, Maximum Carnage, 8/7 Central on TNT and streaming on.
Dude, why is Collision actually looking like kind of stacked?
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember seeing Ishii at during like the New Japan weekend that we streamed.
Oh, you said the same thing, Bob.
Y'all gonna have to watch Collision, not gonna lie. Is that the Saturday show? I can't remember.
Yeah, so we probably won't see it.
If
Wait,
that's
what time
this,
is the game at?
if that's this weekend, there's almost no shot. The Lions have the night game.
Could always catch it later.
Patriarch Christian Cage, and with good cause, Taz.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. I don't know if Hook's ever done that before, but that worked.
It was
I love that
Christian
attack.
Cage who attacked you, Taz, which led to you missing months and months of action. A total knee replacement was required
Time, you just started, dude.
by Christian Cage, but right now, Hook
All right, clipboard guy.
Well, I'm glad he did, and I think we're seeing a side of Hook that we've never seen, and I know he's been very aggressive when he gets in the ring, but even before the ring started, we've never seen this. He's gone.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it after. It'll depend on what kind of mood I'm in. If the Lions season ends Saturday, I don't know what I'm gonna want to do. I might just go to bed.
I feel like a death match is perfect for that kind of mood.
Acknowledge that, but right now the bottom line is I'm living vicariously through Hook right now on beating the crap out of Chris.
Imagine unironically wearing a sleeveless high neck shirt. I'm telling you, every time this dude comes out, I feel like he's gonna tell me about the next iPhone.
contains the contract
You know, I have a black turtleneck. I don't think I can wear it anymore.
He ruined all black turtlenecks.
He did. He did.
I've seen some of it, David. I've seen some Christian on the Patreon.
trying to bring him back to the ring the hard way. Christian Cage.
Yeah, definitely did not start out like a traditional wrestling match would, but you got to be careful if you hook with a veteran like Christian Cage. He's been through it all and then some.
Yeah, no, every
Calling Christian Cage clipboard guy hurt my soul. All he does is play around with his damn clipboard and just either pull the trigger or don't.
You say that as if WWE stars don't hold the Money in the Bank thing for a long time.
No, I don't. I don't say that at all as if they don't. I hate both for that. I'm very
Okay.
vocal about how much I hate how when you have something that cashes in, your character just gets weird.
It does get weird. They're just always like lingering behind, like, but then they don't use it.
I might do it. I might not. It's too much. I'd rather you just not come around and me forget that you have it and then you surprise me.
convincing Hook.
What the hell is going on here? Said he could take Hook to a higher level.
Oh, wait. What the hell? Belly to belly. Christian Cage.
Oh, that's great.
Going for a well-deserved ride, and now the cold-hearted, handsome devil raining down right hands.
Once I saw that ass grip, I'm like, oh boy. That's right.
And remember, Christian Cage, he set Nick Wayne, he set Kip Sabian to injure that arm to teach a lesson to Hook, and Hook getting some measure of revenge. And fans, don't go anywhere because the action continues tonight. Dynamite, Maximum Carnage.
If you hate the turtleneck, it means Christian did his job as a heel. Listen, I feel like you're reaching.
Or a turtleneck.
Yeah, I feel like I see what you're trying to say, but like it's a stretch to say he did his job as a heel if you hate turtlenecks as a result of him.
Free Healy.
I feel like that's just I don't know. I'm not gonna give you that one.
Is it a cozy arena? I like it.
It does look cozy.
Just
I think
his in
pr-
particular.
I think Pretty Deadly looks fabulous. So what's worse? Definitely Christian Cage's sleeveless turtleneck. I ever want to turn heel on YouTube, just wear a turtleneck for sure. I'll wear a turtleneck and toilet paper during the AEW video. I'll dress up as all the heels. We're getting picture in picture right now, by the way. The heel collector.
Sean Ross Sapp. Should I know who that is? I can't say I recall that name.
He's a wrestle talker person, like news reporter, does
Fightful News. Got
content.
it. I do know of Fightful News. I did not know that he ran that. Keeps hugging his family. Out of context, that sounds really weird. Like, how dare this man hug his family?
He's the most reliable news source in wrestling, besides me. Yeah, obviously, other than me, right? I'm always out there with the real boots on the ground journalism. Before he joined WWE, I think it's entertaining, but I don't have like an opinion on it really. But I find it entertaining. I answered your question before you retracted it, so it's too late now.
Look at this. And now, Christian Cage looking right at Taz.
Yeah, well, he can look at me all he wants. I'm not his opponent.
Nope, you're right. Letting a young man fight for himself.
And things
TP even flies to Canada to give us uncut WWE coverage. True.
Here's the thing. Okay, listen. Wait a second. Hold on here. Hook now. Fireman's carry. Christian Cage holding on that top rope for dear life. As dump him. Cage sent hard to the floor.
Love it. Great counter right there.
As now Hook. Flying elbow strike. Running off the apron and connecting full force with the jaw of Christian Cage.
Out your back here, you got Sabian out here and Nick Wayne. You got to be careful. You're outnumbered.
Yeah, but Hook also, he's got
Shibata.
Katsuyori Shibata somewhere at ringside, but Hook coming in, a driving knee strike into the head. Christian Cage's head being sandwiched between the steps.
Look, the hand, guys, the hand. And we remember this, don't we?
Yeah. Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne went to break the arm of Hook. Hook coming down on the edge of those steps.
Hook tried to break the arm and hand of Christian like Christian and his crew did to Hook. But man, Hook landed really hard on those steel steps, spine first.
And now Christian Cage to the
no,
top.
no,
Splash. No. The cover one. Kick out. Kick out. No. Hook. Not
Bro, it's a good thing this dude's got like an undershorts as well. Whew. Those shorts opened up like the Red Sea at that angle.
Christian Cage now thinking a third. His mother Wayne, of course, liking what she's seen out of the patriarch here tonight.
Not another frog splash. No. Move, kid.
Third splash. Christian Cage now 1, 2.
Pop it up. Yeah. Just got it up. Just got that shoulder up.
Focus Taz is some of the commentary. Someone told us that a while back at one of the either All In or All Out or something. Found your channel as a recommendation from theirs? Hell yeah. Oh, from like Wrestle Talk and... I got you.
Connects
Spear!
with the spear.
kicking out. Barely a 1 count for Christian Cage, and Christian Cage apoplectic with the referee.
Yeah, I mean, the midsection of Hook's got to be killing him right now. The frog splashes, the spear, the attack, but he's fighting back.
Yeah, Hook firing back some body shots of his own, Tony.
Yeah, fighting back is what he's doing. He has shown us a lot here tonight against this veteran. Like you said, Taz, who knows what he's doing in the ring. It's tough. Hook is definitely not 100%. You can see it. He's feeling it. Uchimata right there. He got most of it.
And Christian Cage getting thrown all over this ring. Hook throwing his body.
Around the Hook like a Northern Lights here.
Like suplex indeed. Two, and Christian is able to kick.
Yeah, I've only heard great things about Simon Miller. He could be someone that I could see maybe someday reaching out to. But I'm still at a point in my wrestling content career where it's kind of tough to get my emails responded to still. My name doesn't carry much weight, so it gets lost in the spam folder in a lot of situations.
It was amazing you got him up, Taz. I want to tell you that. After all the
Oh, wait, Red Rum. Hook's got him. The Red Rum, but Christian Cage.
push out.
Christian Cage, look at this on the ropes.
Just dropped him. That's funny. You gotta let him go. Okay.
I was wondering why he climbed it like that.
That was funny.
Christian now feeling those cross faces from Hook. As now to get these Red Rum cinched in.
No one got gloves. Is there blood?
Oh, look at this, gouging the eyes. And with
Maybe.
Sent through the ropes into the ring post.
Would I interview Dave Meltzer? I don't think he would enjoy my interview.
Ooh.
It'd be good content, but I think it'd be the first time I get into a bit of an argument in an interview.
Jesus.
Hook doing a good job fighting off three different men.
He wants that Red Rum, and he's going to go.
Red Rum again, but no.
Counter. No.
There's the kill switch. I had it wrong earlier, but now Christian Cage.
Christian scouted Hook well.
Interview with Simon, please. I can't express to you how much that's not up to me.
Ah, boo.
That's okay.
Wait.
I wasn't feeling a ton of investment in that one anyway. I don't really care too much about Christian Cage, being honest.
I agree, Taz. This is all a plan when it would come down to... Okay, I mean, how much longer am I supposed to sit here? I mean, I'm trying to be a professional. What the hell is Nick? What are these guys up? What are they looking for?
They're looking for the chairs. We know exactly what their what their plan is. They broke the arm of Hook.
This ain't happening.
Wait, Taz, come on.
Taz, come on now. This ain't happening. No, this ain't happening. Taz.
It's got to be Kane.
Oh God.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. I saw the flames and I was hoping. This is cool.
Just walks out of the way. Ooh, power slam. No. Oh wait.
That's cool. Is he
You wanted
still
it.
like
Just kidding.
wrestling, or is this just like a... I didn't know Samoa Joe was still wrestling.
What a nice little surprise. In AEW he is?
So wrestling in... I guess I just haven't really seen him. Who do you think is going to take the title from Mox, and why is it now Samoa Joe? He was injured. Okay, okay. All right, so we're getting like, so it's like a return then, not just like, okay, that's cool.
Oh, that was an official return. That's sick.
Hell yeah.
I should have won that #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match, but I want you to know, I'm not done with you yet.
Roderick Strong. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, my friend. Look, if you wanted to win so bad, maybe you should have just tried a little bit harder. Willie, you there? You were the one to stop me. You want my focus? Fine, you got it. That Casino Gauntlet, it had the best of the best. Guys like Hangman Adam Page, guys like Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia? You know, people say maybe I'm stretching myself a little bit too thin. I mean, not everybody's as good as they say they are, Adam. Why are you in the Content Classic? Why are you in the Casino Gauntlet? It's simple. I want to fight every single week.
The Undisputed Kingdom, we are as good as we say we are. And in 2025, I can promise you
So if you want a shot at my gold, let's get it.
that we will get our hands on some wrestling gold, and that is undisputed.
All right. Well, that's cool. Big return, big moment. That's dope. Sorry, I'm scrolling up, seeing what we.
I'll be right back.
Oh, so Simon Miller is a wrestler too, not just a content creator. I've seen some of his videos and stuff, but I haven't actually gotten to like. I only know about him what I've been like told a lot. He's a name that comes up a lot when people say I need to check out his stuff, but I am very cautious of the channels that I get into because I'm always worried I'm going to get into something that's going to turn into like a spoiler fest or whatever. Tally leave? Yeah, I think she's just going to grab a drink or something. Now he does both? That's cool. He started wrestling after creating content. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. That's going to be my story, but with reffing. If they ever do, all right, listen. This is my goal. If they ever do like a wrestling content creator PLE or pay-per-view, I want to ref it. I want to ref at least one of the matches. That's my goal. I'll have my red sleeve. I'm gonna get some red shoes, like mini on commentary. That'd be dope. I could think of somebody in the wrestling creator space right now that is getting some serious heel heat, but at this point, I don't think he'd be invited to that. There's some shit going down. No, dude, I'd be locked in, but I would take a bump for sure. I understand what the ref all does. I mean, not everything, but like I understand that they are a major portion of it, and there's a lot that I've picked up on. You see the vision? See? Imagine a full like wrestling content creator pay-per-view with just like a handful of like short matches just for fun and like some other some on commentary, put some other ones that don't want to wrestle on like the backstage, like interviewing and stuff like that. I think it'd be fun.
Out there in the ring, that this AEW audience has awoken this passion and drive in you. But then on the other side of that, we've got MJF. You said it yourself. He's scared. But he got under your skin tonight, Jeff. Where do you guys go from this?
Oh, Renee. Jeff, piss me off. How many years have we known?
Mr. Rhodes?
How many years have we driven up and down these roads, grinding our asses off because of the passion and the love for our business? A lot. He doesn't know a thing about that, and you know that. What has he been in the business a minute? He's going to dictate to you, and he's going to be a disrespectful little shit that pisses me off. I'm here to tell you that I'm 110% behind you and want you to fulfill this passionate dream right now of becoming AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Max doesn't know everything that we've been through, been knocked down, dragged through shit, and got back up, because that's what we do. He doesn't have a clue. So whatever he does to you, I know you've already been through. That's me. Remember this, Jeff. You're Jeff Jarrett. You're a 12-time World Heavyweight Champion. That means something. You're the last outlaw. And Jeff, outlaws never die. So please remember
Got that rasp in his voice.
you and I are the very last of our kind.
Jeff Jarrett, 12-time. Wow.
Nice.
He is number 13 in his future.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW Women's World.
It's nice to remember content creators can still be fun with the drama involving a certain fella on Twitter. Yeah. 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 There's yeah.
Of this match, Taz will earn a shot at Mariah May in the AEW Women's World Championship when AEW makes our debut in Brisbane, Australia next month. Yes, absolutely.
Who's a certain fella? I'm too new to say names. I don't want to get squashed by someone who could send a bunch of crazy people on Twitter for me or like after me. So like, even though I know exactly what side I fall on, I'm just gonna I mean, you guys are welcome to say a name, but I'm just gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this match. Because I think it would be fair for other people to know who to avoid, but I'm not trying to get any heat with someone who can send a bunch of people to try to fuck stuff up.
Jamie Hayter, the former Women's World Champion, gets the number 2 call. And once again, it can end any time.
And the entrance in this match will come in at random intervals. So to end this match quickly is so important. Mariah May, the Glamour, the AEW Women's World Champion. Welcome to the broadcast desk.
Thanks so much for having me, and welcome back, Taz.
Oh, thank you very much, Mariah.
Now that you've got that new knee, you want to roll around later? Or?
No, I'm happily married, but thank you.
I meant in the ring.
No, I'm retired. But anyway, nice lock up here by these two ladies here.
You know, Jamie Hayter is the best woman to come out of Britain not named Mariah May. Wouldn't you agree, Shivani?
I don't know whether I agree about that or not. I got to think about that. Thank you.
Well, right now, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander. Unfortunately for them, a slow start here to this Casino Gauntlet match. The clock, as we mentioned, working against them because the next competitor could be coming up at any
I love Statlander's outfit.
Neither woman willing to give ground.
My favorite color is blue, so there might be some bias, but it just looks so good.
Captured a victory in this Women's Casino Gauntlet for sure. Huge opportunity. I like the rules that it could end right now with a lot of ladies waiting.
Oh yeah, all the heat that came from it, the dude stopped. He said he was leaving content creation. He got
She disqualified herself from ever challenging me for the world.
a lot of stories started coming out, and he kind of bounced.
Wagered that shot at you, Mariah May, for as long as you were champion.
Which is forever, the way it seems. And honestly, if I could just wrestle someone tonight and not have to fly to Australia, that would be pretty good.
So you're saying you don't want to take part in Grand Slam Australia?
All right, had a little snack. I'm back.
Maybe that's why I like Statlander. Fellow headband gang.
She does wear a headband, yeah.
Nice counter right there by Stat. Use her power on Statlander. There you see the clock.
All right, who we got? Who we got? Who we got?
Who's coming out?
5, 4, 3.
Could end it here, perhaps. No.
I don't know your musics.
I don't know their music well enough.
Oh, that's who you wanted. That's who. Where's the person that said that? Oh my god, and that's exactly what she looked like when I googled her.
Oh my god.
Making AEW Dynamite debut. Let's go.
even eligible to be in this match? I mean, she doesn't even have a graphic. Go on Tony Khan's
She doesn't even have a graphic.
Oh my god.
I've seen 5 seconds of her put the belt on her.
Confidence and poise all over Megan Bain's face as she very casually enters the ring and gets in there to mix it up with one of the strongest pound-for-pound athletes in AEW.
Boy, I tell you, Megan Bain looks tremendous, and this is her first time on AEW Dynamite ever.
What does she eat for breakfast, babies?
Well, I remember,
What?
like you said, Excalibur, Megan Bain, I remember on AEW Dark, man, several years ago, she had a few appearances, I believe. I do remember her. Nice reversal by Statlander. Yeah, but since then, she has been tearing it up in Japan and now making a surprise appearance as part of this casino.
Damn.
Okay.
Leaves her feet and drops Statlander.
Now that's a lariat. That's a diving lariat. I will not be told. Headband gang.
Oh god.
I love her. She's in my top 3 in AEW now. Does Tony wear a headband?
I don't think so.
I think she wears a hat with her new character. We're a trio now. Oh, that was you. It was Zua. You're so delayed. You just saw Megan. Yeah, you were the one who said it earlier. Let's go. Thank you for the super chat. I need a headband stable.
Boot to the midsection, and now Bain. Vertical suplex, but unbeknownst to her, the clock ticking down as Jamie Hayter just reversing Bain. Who are we going to get here? Who's next?
Oh, the light's going out. Oh, this is yes,
Julia Hart. 11 wins in the past 12 singles matches.
Yeah, she's part of House of Black. She's cool.
Okay. Ugh.
What if there were a medicine that could heal almost anything?
Picture in picture.
They didn't want you to.
So how often does AEW use some overrun time? Because I just can't help but notice that we have this and that we still have that Mox versus Hobbs, right? And we're at 9:37. I'm getting a little nervous that we only got like 20 minutes left.
I mean, not all of the Gauntlet women have to enter.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
it'd be a shame though if they have to cut someone out just because they're short on time.
I would really hope this doesn't mean that this gets cut short or something. You're gonna have like 10 minutes over. All right, good.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I know they get cut all the time, but it still sucks.
Unless they were making a joke about like saying like literally cut.
Oh.
I don't know.
$30 over. Damn.
Mox getting squashed is the dream. Anybody is welcome to answer Ryan, but I don't want to be on recording saying anyone's name. I only encourage someone to tell them just because from what I have learned, I am not against people avoiding this person just from the stuff that kind of been coming out.
Not a Blade joke? Okay.
No, not a Blade joke. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Not that person, Reef. Isn't that like old news?
Oh, no, not that. Not that. The timer hasn't run a commercial. Funny how it always works out. No, no, they're talking about stuff that just happened like in the last like 24 hours. All right. We back from picture in picture.
Right when we come back from commercial. What timing?
Very convenient.
Willow!
Hey!
Willow Nightingale, the 5th entrant here in the Casino Gauntlet match. The high boot to Megan Bain. As the ring
What's the max amount of people in this? 6? 8?
However many it takes.
Yeah, no, and there's bodies everywhere fighting on the outside here to my right, to your left. It's everywhere. So to your point, you got to be careful. Yeah, one strategy, Ted, and Excalibur is you got to be in the ring.
20?
Definitely, yeah. A lot of the fighting's happening on the outside here. Yeah,
I'm just saying it's 9:41. I don't think we're getting 20. Overrun or not.
Oh. I thought there was like a max number you could. Okay. That makes it even more exciting.
Look at Willow and Statlander working as a team to take Megan Bain down with the suplex.
You know, the Julia-Jamie rivalry, as there's a smile in the ring, has been so heated.
Oh, not so friendly.
That was a slap like right to the boob. That was too.
Is it about fake people or is it about earning a shot at Grand Slam Australia?
Get another one right away.
Yeah, we're bringing people in quick now.
It's about earning a shot and doing what it takes to win. You know all about that.
Yes, I.
There's your girl.
Let's go.
Rookie in AEW that also happens to be a 3-time former AEW Women's World Champion who now just rolls up Willow, but Willow.
That would be insane. She just took it.
She needs a headband.
Now she's got to deal with a fresh Tony Storm. Does hard.
We've seen how effectively Tony Storm can use those snapmares last week, Tony.
And look at Jamie Hayter back in. Down she goes. Yeah, simple formula. Snapmare shoulder block, and it's working on all these ladies from Storm.
Fantastic. What a great rookie.
Tony Storm, the woman who just some months ago, Mariah, you betrayed.
Boy, did you ever.
No, I didn't.
I know we talked about this, I think last week. I can't remember which show. But thinking of all of some of my favorite wrestlers, I'm starting to think I have a type. And I will say,
They're doing some kind of rookie chant. I was trying to figure out what it was. What were you saying?
never mind.
Regressed back 3 years mentally.
I think she's a rookie having a fantastic debut month.
Gee, I wonder, Sam, I might have a type. And then I look over at living room at Tally and I'm like, yeah, I got a type. Damn right I got a type.
Well.
Now Stat's got to get back in the ring, and Tony's not going to let her back in.
The hip attack by Tony Storm, but Julia Hart.
How can you watch AEW? Is boring as fuck. Oh my god, I know. That's what we're all here. We're all here because of how boring it is, and we just love how boring it is. Welcome to the party. Ah, 3 more seconds until more boring. Let's go.
Oh. Saw a promo with her, but I don't know much else about her.
I don't know a ton about her. I feel like I've seen the name though.
Her and Mariah were gonna do that real grappling match.
Well, Harley, the high kick, takes down Tony Storm, the cover, but Jamie Hayter right there, or excuse me, took down Julia Hart as released German suplex.
You want to feel the wrath, Mr. Shivani?
Feel the wrath?
Harley Cameron? You want to feel the wrath? I felt the wrath.
Yeah, well, the way she's saying that.
15th.
Oh, stop it.
Jamie Hayter looking for Haterade. Julia Hart trying to fight it. No. Transitions into the hate breaker.
Yeah, Julia was blocking it, but then
Oh, wait. Harley Cameron heads up. Move two.
Give Harley some credit. She's come in trying to win this thing.
fiery, very fiery is Harley Cameron.
Feel the wrath.
Feel the wrath of Harley. Here she goes.
Now Hayter. Another
God.
hate breaker snapping Harley in half.
Wow. Her back, her spine. Man, that hit hard.
You got anyone who wears a headband type?
The Hater. Nope.
Nah, that's just an extra. Oh no!
Harley blinded. I'm not sure if she was the target, but nonetheless.
I felt like such a quick spray. She got a lot of coverage.
Opportunity here.
Julia Hart had a good game plan there, but now you got to deal with Storm.
That sounded terrible.
Boom!
The rookie!
The rookie! Let's go! It's Tony time. Let's go! Yes! Oh, that's so sick. Okay, so now it's now show and tell time in celebration of this rookie. This was my Christmas present. So Tally got me this. It's a beautiful box. Beautiful artwork all around it. And then if we look inside, I love the detail. She is almost in like complete grayscale. The title and everything all in grayscale. And I just think that's such a cool ass detail.
It was a good looking one.
It's fantastic looking one. I love it.
Rookie of the year. Guaranteed.
Oh, this feels good. Feels good seeing the ones you like win. Is that Velcro? Yeah, it shuts. It's got Velcro on the box tips to keep it, I guess, from staying open or something. I don't know. But dope stuff.
I'm so happy for her. She's getting so much attention so early on in her career. Can't help but be happy for her.
Oh. I see Santi has officially taken the time to say something on what we were distantly talking about earlier. I'll have to read that later. Oh. That was fun. I like the Casino Gauntlet. I do kind of like. There's a little part of me, if I'm being greedy, I would like it to be elimination, but I understand that that requires you to get a lot of people taking quick pins, and I get that it's tough to make people look strong taking a bunch of quick pins. But just from like almost like a video game perspective of like what would just be entertaining, I like the idea of it being coming down, almost like Royal Rumble style, but with pinning and submitting. And instead of like going over the rope. But with that being said, I like just that. I think that is cool that it can end at any time. I think it's pretty dope.
I think it'd have to be at a pay-per-view. I don't think they have enough time on TV unless that's like one of the main things, which is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at 9:50. We're definitely gonna get some overrun, or oh my god, what if Mox just squashes Hobbs?
In his hometown? It's possible.
All right, we back.
By the time Mox even walks in, it'll probably be 10.
Does Mox come out with the title to defend it, or does he keep it in the briefcase for this?
I'm pretty sure he's defended it before. I think it stays in the briefcase. Oh, the ref has to hold the belt. Ooh.
But what if he just holds the briefcase?
We'll see.
Let the women cook. No disrespect. I give you a cover from. I got you.
Absolutely. I'm really happy and proud of Powerhouse Hobbs for winning that deal last week. As you see the Death Riders, looks like they're making their way through the cold Cincinnati night right here. Well, it's actually just Marina.
Dude, she looks freezing.
The world champion. And we assume in that briefcase is the AEW World Championship. But that is the world champion, John Moxley. But I was saying, I'm very happy and proud of Powerhouse Hobbs for being in this position right now.
More on that in a second, Taz. Let's go back to the ring of Justin Roberts.
His opponent, being accompanied by Marina Shafir, weighing 231 pounds. He is the ring
See you, Bob. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Elite Wrestling World Champion.
Good night, Bob.
Oh, he's still going. I thought I was exaggerating. He was still go. I started after him.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how that's spelled, Bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh. The Cincy shirt from the heel is interesting. Joan.
In his own words, he says that no one has proven themselves worthy enough to see the belt, to lay eyes on the AEW World Championship. And what makes John Moxley the arbiter of that? I guess it's because he's AEW World Champion.
I'm not sure right here. Maybe Mox is trying to get Hobbs to get out of the ring.
Yeah, it's just chilling in the damn briefcase, huh?
The Bastard Pack, part of the Death Riders, coming in.
That's so lame. Like, that's actually lame to have that good looking of a title and you just aren't putting it on TV.
No Wheeler Yutas can't be far behind either. As the bell rings as John Moxley, the blindside.
You know, I really do love Mox. The storyline ain't hidden. I'm glad that I'm getting a lot of validation from a lot of you guys on something like that, because I thought I was going to be like I was kind of keeping my mouth shut because I'm like, oh, it's John Moxley. I feel like everybody's going to love this, and it's just not clicking for me. So I'm just going to keep watching it, give it a chance, and maybe it'll eventually hit. But seeing that it seems to be the popular opinion that it's just not hitting, I feel a little better. I feel a little more like it's like I'm not just missing something.
As a member of Team Taz, he is somebody that was highly recruited, not only by yourself, but Don Callis, for his limitless potential. And now here tonight, challenging for the AEW Championship, World Championship for the very first time. Is tonight the night that Hobbs maximizes that potential?
It'd be something else, man, if Hobbs could conquer the world champion in his hometown right here in Cincy. That would be impressive. If anybody could do it, it's Powerhouse Hobbs. And I just want to say I'm real proud of Hobbs. I'm proud of Brian Cage. I'm proud of Hook. Former members of Team Taz, you know, being throughout this Maximum Carnage show. I'm happy about that.
And it chops to the chest. Standing strike exchange as Hobbs. Wow, look at that. Hobbs taking Moxley off his feet.
And fans in 3 weeks, we're coming back to Atlanta. That's
Him holding that contract, getting less interesting as time goes on. I feel like that is a very similar sentiment to how people feel about like the Money in the Bank. And like, it seems like wrestling shows now, it just feel like they're struggling to book or write an interesting story around not using a cash-in tool.
It starts losing its effect.
It's almost like you just got to cash it in the first like month or two and then just let it, just make that Money in the Bank or cash-in season or clipboard season, because like holding it for a long time, it doesn't seem to be resonating with a lot of people on either front. Or if you're going to hold it for a long time, just shut up about it. Like, don't constantly show it and tease it. Just let people kind of forget about it and surprise people.
sending Hobbs into the barricade to our left. You know, that was great speed and
Snake, don't feel bad about enjoying the Death Rider story. Like, don't ever feel bad even if you're in the minority of liking something. I'm sure everybody wishes they felt like you, honestly. Like, nobody wants to... Hey, someone had a Red Wings hat.
They're not that far.
Like, no one should ever want to dislike something just because that's what everyone else is doing. But if you like it, good on you. Truthfully, I wish I felt the same.
He's a man that has a bullet, or it's in his shrapnel, still in his body. That's true. It's a true story. Yeah. Hobbs has lived a tough life to just get to this point, and to have that injury, that catastrophic knee injury, last year while facing John Moxley for the first time ever, you know that can't sit well with Hobbs.
No, but Hobbs, he's a fighter. He's a battler. He's always been not a hometown man, the world heavyweight champion. Pounded on the head right there.
Moxley believing he's got this match well in hand.
We just watched a match with Dean Ambrose on Patreon, and
Oh yeah.
he was a lot smaller. Like, that was one of the first things I noticed. Is like he's definitely like more buff now from what we were seeing.
Yeah, he was a bit leaner back then.
Like this version of him in the Shield, damn. They weren't scared. Don't bite the ear. Don't spit. You're not taking a chunk. Wait, bite the earring out?
Ew.
This is getting kinky. The biting will always be weird to me. I don't think it's ever going to turn into a pop for me.
Ew, his lips are bloody.
Yeah, I don't need biting in my wrestling.
Exactly, Paul. I don't hate the Death Riders in general. It's just the story isn't doing much for me.
Yeah. Which is fine. You know what I like about this community? You like how we can all, like, not all, but like how a large amount of us can be like, hey, we don't like something. But nobody here is like, this is fucking stupid. This is so bad. The worst. Oh my God. Why are we doing this? Is the worst thing AEW. This is why this is happening. No. None of that. We just chilling. If we don't like something, we say it and we move on.
We have brains. Exactly.
You imagine? You imagine the I bet I can find there's like a, not literally find, but I'm sure there's like group chats and whatever going nuts somewhere right now about it.
Stop biting his ear. He's still biting. They're in picture, but he's still biting. He's got the new Omega shirt. I don't know if it's new, but that sure looks sick.
All right, we're at 9:58 and we're still in a picture-in-picture right now.
You know, Rick, I was trying to figure out what it was. I just let it go.
You're saying it's none of us is Jim Cornette. Yeah, Jim Cornette's not exactly. Can you imagine if I get Jim Cornette in for an interview and I just like, I try to like, honestly, that'd be good content if I like try to give him my perspective. Like we would never come to an agreement, but I think that would be really interesting to have for
just
me to like
troll him the whole time.
I wouldn't even try to troll him, but I would just give him my like the way I usually respond to stuff like this, so stuff he says, and just have him cuss me out. You think you can watch wrestling for 2 years and tell me more than I know? I was born in this business.
Who the fuck are you?
I saw your stream. I saw you got an action figure hangnail Adam.
Oh my God, don't even start the names. But the voice is on point every time. He's so good at voices.
Only certain ones. Cornette would start talking about people threw batteries on him on the way to the ring. I actually on my list of random videos, I don't know if I'll ever do, but just ideas I don't want to forget is me bringing on a really strong tribalist in a video and just have a discussion about it.
Cornette once compared Omega to a certain dictator.
Oh
Isn't
my
he,
god,
like, the
there's way more
chillest
blood
dude
than I
ever?
thought there was.
Oh my god.
There's way more blood.
Wait,
now that,
what the hell?
Now
What
that
did
we're
we
back from picture in picture, I am seeing way more blood than I thought I was seeing.
That little picture did not show us enough.
John Moxley, the man who has held the AEW World Championship hostage since defeating Bryan Danielson this past October. Now perhaps in the most...
Oh my god, Moxley bleeds again.
Did he actually bite the earring out?
It's so funny that we were told he bleeds all the time, and then he didn't bleed once for like the first 6 months we watched AEW.
I don't know if that would get you banned, but I get what you're saying.
Every time we see Moxley come near our desk, the hairs on the back of my neck...
Unhinged, it's Mr. Tesh. I'm tired of dancing around it. That's where all the drama is around someone named Mr. Tesh. If you don't know who he is, good on you. If you do, well, maybe I would look into some stuff. I feel more confident saying it now that Santi has addressed it.
Dude, it is dripping. Ah! That's a lot of blood.
Dude, he bleedy. Ugh. Careful.
As Hobbs once again into the corner. And remember, it was very similar circumstances. Hobbs with Moxley in the corner. Hobbs hitting his knee on that middle turnbuckle, which exploded that patellar tendon.
Then he went down to the floor, could not get back up. Remember it well, it was in Jacksonville, Florida.
As Moxley, boot to the midsection. The double underhook, went to kick the leg, but Hobbs reverses Hobbs.
Oh, man, the champ's in trouble.
Ooh.
From Powerhouse Hobbs. 1, 2, no.
And Alex Coach, you got to stay on him here, Powerhouse. Stay on him.
Fans remember coming up this Saturday night, Collision Texas Death Match between Hangman Adam Page, Christopher Daniel, deeply personal match, plus Kazuchika Okada.
If Hobbs somehow wins this, me and Tally will do our best to genuinely make an attempt to go to Texas. I can't make a promise that we'd go because it's a big commitment.
It would have to be like a couple days of travel. That's not just a...
So like, if Hobbs pulls this out, I'll take this as a sign that we need to genuinely look into this.
But just be warned, it's going to be hot as hell. It's Texas in the middle of July.
What, you don't think my translucent skin can handle it?
You're going to have to reapply like every hour. Ooh.
Oh, all right.
Wheeler. I guess it's not meant to be.
Pack giant hats. You'll know I went to All In if the review video I'm just like a pure shade of red.
Oh? Wheeler comes back. Oh. Oh.
Doesn't it feel like those people in the seats up there are far apart?
It does. But I mean, if you're just going alone, it's kind of perfect. Oh.
All right. Oh, he kicked out though.
What? He's kicking out of.
Okay, zooming in on her face like that, like how?
Yes.
I feel like I'm
Still
being
got
abused here.
Tack and Claudio. They haven't interfered yet.
I think that.
Dude, that blood though.
No.
Aww.
Ah. Lame.
I mean, Hobbs put the champion through hell in his hometown, but now he's about to go through hell himself.
We see a bloodied but victorious Jon Moxley is now the Death Riders.
We've seen what they've done to Orange.
Dude, I love Marina's look.
I'm afraid to even think what they plan to do.
Look at that to the knee.
Oh, they're going
that
for the
was
knee.
the surgically repaired.
Because it reminds you of Maya.
Moxley knows that.
I didn't even like realize it, but it does actually.
And you see that the brace is being ripped off by Claudio, that big knee brace, to expose that injured knee.
I just like that style.
Are we gonna do a plastic bag thing again?
No plastic bag.
My watch along must be out of sync because Tally just yelled yes to Marina clocking Hobbs in the head with a briefcase. Yeah, it might be a little out of sync. Ooh.
Oh. Hey, look at them run away.
All right. Tony winning should have main evented. If we were just gonna run a rerun of Death Riders interfere and retain, I think we could have. I think we could have had the women's gauntlet take the main event there, but it is what it is. Fun show though.
That was a real good show.
What do we think? Good show, fun times.
I think just the venue itself added a extra vibes. I thought that was really fun.
That I agree with.
Omega saved us. Omega's match was good.
I think my interest in MJF and Jeff Jarrett went up a bit. I'll be honest, like I still like I could tell they were hitting some deep cuts, but like I mean, I could see you guys in the chat being like, "Oh, that's a this reference. That's a this reference." I don't know the references. So like yeah, I could tell they were saying some wild shit, but like I don't get it. Like I don't know everything. I didn't know everything they were I don't,
Can we
you know what I mean? Like,
really quick. We have a really sad ASPCA commercial right now, and I don't want to look at it.
Yeah, there's sad animals on screen right now.
I do not need to. That's why it took me a second to reply. I'm like, I'm distracted.
There you go.
Thank you.
So like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like, yeah, it was cool. Like, it was kind of like, yeah, I like that they were talking their shit, and I like when promos get like that, but like, I just don't know the stories or the references. So,
I mean, I still felt the heat though.
I felt the heat, but it doesn't mean I care. Like,
yeah. We cannot watch Collision live. It's at the same time as the Lions game this weekend, so maybe after.
Yeah, I'll be watching the Lions game Saturday night, but probably end up watching Collision after the fact. But I mean, I love me some MJF, so it's a good thing he was already. It's a good thing MJF was in that feud just at all, or I think I would be completely uninterested in Jeff Jarrett right now because I just don't know who he is. I don't have but at least it's someone I already know that I like that can add to it. So it'll keep me it'll keep me from completely tuning out of it. Like it'll actually make me want it to do well and like be paying attention to what's going on with it at least. The venue added, otherwise mostly enjoyed watching. Hell yeah, I love doing these streams with you guys. I could see us doing more. I could see us doing more Dynamite streams and all that. We do know actually. No, we did. I know who Owen Hart is. We've watched like the whole
We've
Dark
watched
Side of the Ring on it.
Story, yeah.
Yeah, we know who that is. We know the story behind that. We've watched on the Patreon. There's a watch along of that documentary. So we did get that. It was more so when they were talking about like family and stuff. I just don't like. It sounds like there was a lot of like, oh, he's referring to this or that, and we weren't gonna know what those were.
Have a good dinner.
Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Vegas. One of your biggest issues, they expect viewers to know it all. They need some videos or something. So I agree with you. And I think that is a big difference between... I'll give you guys a little teaser of my notes for my AEW video that's coming out this month. But that is a difference I definitely notice for attracting and retaining new fans. Is there are definitely people that hate on... There's definitely people that hate on WWE for how much they spend on like these video recaps and vignettes and stuff like that, and how much time was wasted with that. But to be totally fair, all of those updates and those bringing us up to speed is how me and Tally got so invested in things like the Bloodline. Is because we were completely new, and if we had just jumped right in, we wouldn't know.
Like, thankfully, we joined at WrestleMania where they do a bunch of those packages.
Right. And so I agree that I think AEW could definitely benefit from just little recaps or little up to speed. And I don't just mean with the announcer blurting it out while the match is going on. Maybe that works for some people. I want to know what's going on before the match starts. I don't want the bell to ring. I see them fighting and have someone just blurt out, well, last week he slapped his wife and whatever. Like I'm more of a visual learner, but maybe even if like a 60-second or 90-second little something to bring me up to, okay, why do I care about this? Like, why are these guys talking? I think that could be very beneficial, especially for a company like AEW, who should be making it a goal to attract new viewers. So if their goal is to attract new viewers and not only to appeal to the diehards and the hardcore fans that are already watching, you need to educate your viewer. It is at that point, if you want to attract new viewers, it is your job to educate your new viewer and keep them kind of like how WWE seems to approach these recent episodes, assuming it's going to be a lot of people's first time watching wrestling. And, you know, AEW would probably be smart to take advantage of the fact that that WWE is bringing in so many new faces to wrestling. Because think about this. There's got to be a handful of people that watched WWE for the first time in the last couple weeks. And just like me and Tally, were interested, open-minded to other wrestling promotions. And so then if they hear, oh, there's another show called AEW, it's this Wednesday. If you liked it, if you liked the in-ring stuff or you liked whatever, you should check it out. So then they check it out and they tune in, and assuming, probably works great if they only are super invested in the matches themselves. But there is that chance that, you might be getting some people coming off of WWE for the first time that are also maybe trying out AEW for the first time. So I just feel like it would be smart for them to kind of lead into the fact that you might have some new viewers in these recent months or these recent weeks. Like, WWE is becoming mainstream again. AEW should capitalize on the fact that WWE is reaching that mainstream audience and they are getting people just into wrestling in general. And if you don't think that's something that could happen, you're looking at it right here on your screen. You're looking at two people who just streamed a watch along for AEW because WWE pulled them into wrestling. We learned that all this shit's cool. Let's see what else is out there. And then you look. So that we did the New Japan. We're doing AEW. I think they rely more on their in-ring action and bringing more new viewers. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I'm not saying they need to do full. I'm not saying we need like a mini movie before everything. But I think it's fair. I think in 30 seconds, you can give people just enough to be like, here's why this is happening, or here's what happened in the last week or two. I don't feel like that's asking for a ton. Especially now they're, yeah, I just feel like this is a really important time for them to do that. I feel like sometimes we will get that recap on comedy more so than a video package, and I just don't know if that's the way to go. I mean, I'm sure there are some people, I feel like that's better for people who, I think just having the story quickly blurted out during the match is really good for people who need a reminder who are already watching. I don't know if that's going to be great for somebody literally turning it on for the first time. And I think there's going to be more people literally watching your show for the first time ever than AEW maybe realizes.
Wait, there's a new timeline about Kenny. I think I saw one about Hangman too. Me going to check it out right now.
Legit gatekeepers and don't want to bring in new fans. I have experienced that. I have experienced people literally not wanting us to watch. If you guys could see the held comments on YouTube, the ones that YouTube automatically detects as there might be an issue and I have to approve them before they get posted, there are a lot of comments on my videos that you guys don't ever see. There is a fucking dark side of the wrestling fan base, dude. There is a weird, gatekeepy, like frankly disgusting side of the wrestling. I'm sure it's in all fan bases, but there is a disgusting side of the internet fan base that say some wild shit that I'm thankful YouTube asks me first if I want it to get posted, because I would hate to have to scroll all my comments looking for the shit. There are people who have literally said they just want people who also watch WWE to stop watching and don't have an opinion on AEW. Yeah. I mean, there's been people who joined the Discord. Like when my AEW video first dropped, the first one where I said I watched it for the first time. When that video first dropped and I advertised the Discord as a place where you can be a fan of all all wrestling, right? Anti-tribalistic takes. People would join as AEW fans as an opportunity for whatever reason. This is a very small minority, and thankfully we've gotten rid of them. But there were people coming in who were AEW fans who were like, loved that I was giving AEW a shot, but would actively like shit on me for still watching WWE. Then you didn't watch the video. Then you weren't paying attention to the video that brought you to the community. Like, I just don't get it. But devil's advocate here, I think a lot of hardcore fans look at AEW's alternative WWE, and spending more time on recaps means less time on matches, other segments. I mean, if that's the take, good. If they only want to appeal to the hardcore fans that used to watch wrestling, I think you're gonna struggle to grow if growth is your goal. I mean, if your only target demographic is people who are looking for an alternative to WWE, I think it's gonna make things tougher for you. I think you need to be able to be open to being someone's first experience, and I'm not even saying you need to cater it. The show is fine. I have no issue. I'm enjoying myself. But I'm probably okay. Think of it this way: me and Tally are probably enjoying this more because we have you guys. Is that fair? Like half the time when I'm like, what the fuck is going on, or who the fuck is this? I have like at least 6 to 10 people willing to quickly give me like a quick, oh, that's this guy's friend, or this guy's whatever. Oh, that's this guy's. So like we are getting an easier experience than someone just turning it on and watching from the living room. So if I can think of all the times I'm confused but get an explanation, there's a ton of people who are confused and not getting an explanation. And those are the people that I worry wouldn't tune in again. I would want them to want to understand what's going on and follow along. hear about what drove them away from WWE in the first place and aren't willing to acknowledge how it's changed. That's fair. I mean, fair. It's a fair assessment on you, and not fair that they aren't willing to acknowledge. You know what I mean? All are welcome. So thankful AEW brought me back into wrestling full time. Absolutely. We can't get along with obscure stuff like 90s All Japan to watch AEW, WWE, AEW. It's not difficult to be respectful. It's not at all. To me, it's left to return WWE fan. The Vince trauma is real. And you know what's funny? I've heard there are a lot of people that were big WWE fans, stopped being WWE fans. AEW came out. They liked AEW. WWE got better. And now they watch AEW and WWE. I feel like that's like your perfect timeline because now you just have a ton of wrestling to watch. And that's
So
not
much
even including all the other promotions that we're not even mentioning right now.
That's you.
But you got these weird people who never left WWE who are like, fuck AEW. And then you've got a bunch of people who left WWE to watch AEW and they're like, fuck WWE. And that's making up the tribalism. And then the rest of us are just like, I'm just watching either both shows or one of the shows. Like, I'm just enjoying what I like.
Dude, I went on Twitter/X today for the first time to actually look at wrestling like community tweets. I regretted it so much. It took maybe 5 minutes to be like, no, I'm never doing that again. It was the most toxic area that I've ever seen. And I don't get it. We can just
IWC has a dark pit on Twitter.
I was like, I don't even remember what I was looking. It was like a picture of somebody just like somebody's outfit. They're like, you look like you smell. I'm like, why are you just so mean? Like WWE doesn't do that. Like you don't need to.
We should have protected you, Tally.
I just you can like what you like. You can like both of them. You can like one of them. You don't need to have hate for each other.
Yeah. It is a
There's
great time to be a
literally
wrestling fan.
Wrestling like every single day, and I wish I had time to watch all of it.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully with the Patreon, we are constantly being given more context to add so that we can enjoy certain pops and certain moments.
Yeah, and it gives us history. Like we watched crap, what was it? The YouTube series between Hangman and like the Elite and all that. That helped us build the history of why we like to watch Dynamite now. So like it just helps us learn everything.
Yep.
And New Japan. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about New Japan. I was thinking TNA. I can't watch on Thursdays usually. And then there's New Japan.
You think people have a hard time talking about something without bringing something else up? Yes. I have something to say on that, but I don't want to just recite everything I'm going to say in the AEW video because there's a part there that's definitely going to be in that video. So I'll keep something I'll keep some of it for the video. But Jace, you definitely touched on a part that I want to talk about.
Yes, that's it. Like Big Man just said it. Like everyone wants to be on the winning team. Like why do you feel like one of them has to be winning at all times?
Yeah.
You can enjoy both without them quote unquote winning the whole time.
I mean, it's almost like you can almost still root for one to win. It's more so rooting for the other to fail that's actually going to hurt yourself. Like,
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah, like you can root for yours to do well and like win in your mind, but because like at the end of the day, at that point you're just rooting for someone to rooting for one to succeed. But the moment you start going, oh, I wish that company would go down under, like I wish they'd be gone. Okay, well now you're only hurting yourself because competition is literally the only reason why anything's decent. I'm a massive AEW fan. Don't engage with him though. He acts like I don't watch AEW. Yeah, it's. I'm sorry, your brother's like that, but. Yeah, WWE would get really complacent if AEW went away. And the thing is, WWE
True.
could get complacent and still be fine. Like WWE has reached a point where they're like they're virtually at a point where they're too big to fail. There are some companies that get to a point where they are too big for just a few decisions or even a fairly decent length of time decisions for them to like fail and go under. So given that WWE is at a point where they could, if they wanted to take their foot off the gas, they could, and they would still be fine. You really need something like AEW to keep them doing new shit and keeping people interested. Because yeah, WWE financially and more could just chill, and it would suck, and fans would be upset. But as a company, they would be fine. I've been watching wrestling for too long with a short amount of time. But who do you think is the best or your favorite manager? Paul Heyman. Easy.
Need to check out Wrestle Dream? Yes. Absolutely.
Well, the other thing WWE has that AEW, I feel like, hopefully eventually gets is WWE has the casual viewer. You know what I mean? AEW is definitely going to have a lot more of the hardcore fans. But the reason why
Looking for
WWE is
more.
able to be like they're as big as they are, like how like us here in a chat room or in a live stream talking about this right now is such a minuscule, like I'm not just talking about us though, like all the streams that are going on right now or all the chats or all the threads, that is such a minuscule piece of wrestling fandom. There is a massive worldwide casual audience that watches the show, and then when the show's over, they turn it off and they go about their life and they don't talk or really do much about it in between. There is a huge amount of people that are that. And that's a big part of why WWE is able to be as big as they are. And just basically, if they wanted to, do whatever the fuck they want. Because they right now, they have, from existing for so long and being so inserted in the mainstream for so long, there is a huge casual viewership that is extremely valuable to have. And I'm rooting for AEW to do whatever they need to do to attract that casual viewership.
Still love our story. It's been pretty fun.
Yep. We are in a very different place in our worlds
Literally, my
than
day
we
to
were when we
day
first
is
turned on WrestleMania 39.
completely different.
Shout out Peacock for advertising WrestleMania 39 and changing everything.
What were we using that for originally? Did we just have it just because of the plan we had or whatever?
Yep. Peacock was included and we just hadn't hardly any use for it, but exactly. It's the same thing for football. Yeah, not like think of how many people are watching the Super Bowl or watching football just in general completely casually and they go about their day. They're not online, they're not in live streams, they're not arguing on Twitter, they're not on TikTok. That's the majority. I'm not saying that AEW needs to be casual, Chief. Like there's a misunderstanding there. I'm saying that's the difference in like that's a major difference in like the size of the fandom and like the shows, and WWE has existed for so long, they've accumulated a extremely valuable casual audience. And hopefully AEW can attract a casual viewership, because a casual viewership is what's going to pay your bills. That's what's going to put you in the big, like in like the big arenas again. And like, if you're only like, if your main source of people watching you is your hardcore wrestling fan, unfortunately, that is a smaller number. That is a smaller percentage of wrestling fans. Not just wrestling fans. That's a smaller percentage of every piece of media. The casual fan is the dominant. That's why you see so many video games now stick to playing it safe. This is not just wrestling. Like, if you need more evidence, look at anything that's ever pissed you off that's come out in the last 10 years because they're just trying to accommodate to the casual. Oh, they're not doing this or they're not doing that. It's everything. It's the same reason why Madden sucks now. It's the same reason why NHL video game, the same way EA and 2K. Because the hardcore fan might want some really cool features, but the casual fan is going to be the one to log in and get addicted to a video game gambling service. Don't get me started on Madden. Tony don't care. He pays the bills pretty right, but like he obviously does care, or they'd still be that the show we just watched would still be in a big arena. If he genuinely didn't care, like I understand he has a bottomless wallet. I get it. That's not really the point. Like I'm sure he would like it to be. Like it's not like he's. I refuse to believe, as much as people like to joke about it, I refuse to believe Tony Khan's like treating this just like a hobby. I'm sure he would love this to be an extremely big and successful business. All right, I'm hungry. Good chat, good talk. Nothing but adults in the room, or mature non-adults, I suppose. So thank you everybody for having a little discussion and talking wrestling, talking about AEW, WWE, all that. I totally forget that I just have this easy. If you like me, if you like Tally, if you like Max, if you like anything you've seen or heard today, that link will give you all the places that you can see more of us or me or whatever. So if you want to be a little more into the community other than the live streams, there's your link to do exactly that. Thank you everybody for watching. Fun stream. We'll see you guys whenever we see you next. Wherever, depending on where you are in any of those links, we'll see you at one of those, depending on which ones you're in. See you guys.
Have a good night, day, morning, whatever time it is for you. See you next time.
Good night, everybody. Or morning or day.